Alright, OBS shows we're live. What about Twitch side? How do we look on the Twitch end? Take one headphone off. That looks good. And sounds good. Alright, so, hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, with some more Fate Grand Order. So, I've done a lot of farming on the off time, except for the most recent nodes, as evidenced. So yeah, I've got a total of 42 surprise chocolates and 1 choice chocolate. Given that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36 chocolates to give total. I have 43 technically, so we can get all of the Valentine's things done pretty much right now. We will go ahead and reject this friend request because I don't know who it's from real quick. Do that first. Because random people do not get friend acceptance from me. Sorry, random people. But we'll do the free 10 spins. May as well, at the very least, get those out of the way. Then I think we can, yeah, see there's the daily quest to do 30 friend point summons. So I'm gonna get that out of the way, and then we will start giving away some chocolates. Hey, Red Velvet, welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it on time. You didn't have to sneak in this time. An ad. Nice. Good to know the ads are working, I suppose. So, you, and wrong button. One more. Free 10 spin. You are free from the ad. Freedom. 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 Well, welcome, Red Velvet. Welcome, welcome. Howdy things, howdy things. Still none of... Still didn't get any of the 3-star CEs. Shame. But that is another master mission done. I don't think... I want to see real quickly what the basic banner is. It's Semirami's and Lartoria. Unfortunately, not ones that I'm willing to burn tickets for, sadly. So, I must say no to this one. Hey, Sen Poppy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just in time, I'm about to start doing chocolates here because I've got enough, for certain. Sleepy and stressed. That is quite the combination. Quite the combo. But how be you going, Sen Poppy? How be you going? We're gonna give our last targeted chocolate to Jelter because she deserves it. She is in the waifu categories after all. She is a tier 3 waifu, you know. Going good? That's good. That's good. How goes your Valentines gatherings and farming and such? An hour of silence. That's a soon for ya. Okay, I've decided. It's really no big deal. It's just some candy. Yep, once it's decided, it's no big deal. So anyway, here you go. Yeah. Yay, that's the reaction I had, so we'll go with that. Keep it legit. What an idiot getting all excited over some stupid chocolates. Now hurry up and open it. I'm trembling in fear of my great and terrible prank. Cute chocolate. Cute chocolate is good chocolate. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I told you to tremble in fear for my prank. Carefully, it's my face. My face. It's a bit simplified, but it still captures my likeness perfectly, right? Yep, and therefore, it's all too obvious that you wouldn't want to eat a chocolate with my face on it, would you? No, I actually wouldn't, Chaldea. Chocolate's delicious. Look at my face on it. It's ruined. Right? Right? No, I don't want to take a bite. I don't want to eat. Okay, maybe. The phrasing of eating Chaldea. It depends on the phrasing. I got the last 2 of the chocolates you really want today, so that was nice. Awesome. Congrats. How goes the shop farming and the point ladder of hell? Because 16 million for the lore. You've got a point, Senpapi. You do have a good point. Like I said, it all depends on the context of eating Chaldea. Let me put that headphone on. 9.8 million at the moment. A little bit. That's better than I am. I'm barely past the 7 million marker. And you haven't even started on the shop. Oh, jeez. That's gonna just mean... I mean, you probably have enough, realistically enough. Even without the CEs, I have gotten all of the basic things farmed, pretty much. Oh, you're not going to start on it. Ah. Interesting. You're eating it. You ate it. Oh, seriously? How? You're a human. Is it delicious? Did you just say I'm delicious? Yes. You better watch your back. I'm gonna repay you for what you did. And don't come crying at me if you get cursed. That's what you get for eating dragon, which is chocolate. Oh, the soon of Chaldea. 2 gachas you play, and both of them are having grind-heavy events at the exact same time. Ah. That is fair reasoning. That is fair reasoning. I will be taking the self-destructing giant destruction chocolate because it's Chaldea. It goes on the waifu support list. But what's the other gacha game you're playing right now, Senpapi? And greetings, Infinity. Greetings, greetings. Chocolate from Janda Arc Altar. Ah, Arknights. I've started on it. I haven't made it past the prologue just yet, though. But I have started it. To be having my face drawn on the chocolate is the absolute worst insult anyone could ever receive. It seems kind of silly when she puts it that way. On top of that, she says the more delicious it is, the more Master will be distressed by not being able to eat it. And so she gave it her everything to make it absolutely the most delicious chocolate there ever was. By the way, Shakespeare was the one who suggested all this to her. He is currently in hiding. T-minus 5 minutes until she catches him and burns him at the stake. Yeah, I can see Shakespeare doing that. I can definitely see Shakespeare doing that. Okay. So, now it's just receiving chocolates from everybody else. Because I've got plenty. So, chocolate, surprise! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Drumroll. Fran! Seba Fran! Hey, Wabu, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just woke up, Infinity? Well, I'm glad you managed to sleep. Please tell me you slept for more than an hour. Fran! Yay, indeed. Fran knows that Master works hard every day. Thank you. Thank you for the host there, Wabu. Thank you, thank you. And my hard-working Master deserves a reward. Chocolate! Yes! Chocolate! How did you know what Fran was thinking? Are you a psychic? Yes, I am psychotic. Okay then, what should Master do next? Thank you. Close, but not quite. It's more active. Well, Seba Fran. Right answer is okay. Give hug of appreciation. That is wholesome. Seba Fran gets hugs. As long as she doesn't squeeze too hard. Loosen, please. Battle Royals, but not Fortnite. Good. I mean, I don't really care for Fortnite. I never did, never got into it, you know. It might just be me, but I actually kind of suck at third-person shooters or any kind of shooter game, so it's probably me. Do you feel joy? Anyway, here they are, just for you. Oh, it's... Yeah, put it Moriarty. Yep. It was really hard to make a chocolate look suspicious as he does. I don't know why, but it's getting hot. I'm going to go outside. It's hot from embarrassment. Oh, precious Saba Fran. Precious Saba Fran. Oh, Osaka's here as well. Interesting. And Fran, you shouldn't run in the hall. I'm going outside. Oh, I see you outside. What the hell are you thinking? I'm not going to do voices for all of these, just maybe sometimes, just because it will take a long time if I do voices for everyone. More chocolate! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Summer Servant? Hey, Casanero! I have not gotten lips yet. Oh no, good to see. Good of you to come, Master. I know, it's Valentine's Day. This year's gift is going to knock your socks off. Be both moved and amazed by incredible talent. My outfit grabs your attention more than the chocolate. I like the way you think. I have long waited this day, and for the occasion I have donned a summer dress, that I might be elegant, prim, proper, and Rome. It's nice to let my hair down once in a while, isn't it? It's like being in an element because I'm on vacation. But, well, today's not about me. I'll just take your praise and keep you in my heart for now. Anyway, let me reveal this year's heart-stopping surprise chocolate. I designed this miraculous confection. I collected its materials, pulled out all the stops for the occasion. Behold the ultimate work of art, a Colossus-grade chocolate. Wait, did she literally make me the Colossus of Rome, but herself? Venus de Nero. Ah, Saber Venus. Umbral Star was good. Exactly, when one thinks of a goddess beauty, one imagines her scantily clad. You know, she's not wrong. She was really, really not wrong at that. Muma, should there be a time when an enemy strong enough to force me to use my divine power appears, I would like to dress like this. I do not favor gods of war nor omnipotent gods. I'd rather have the goddess of love or the goddess of beauty be my guardian. This is the sentiment I put into this chocolate when I designed it. Well, I'm self-aware enough to know that this seashell bikini is... Oh, she's... she's talking about the chocolate. Either way, as much as I know you may think it was wasteful, don't hesitate to eat up. To embarrass myself, but it's normal for the heart to race on Valentine's Day, yes? And also, the chocolate is only surface coating, beneath it is a golden statue. Of course, definitely beyond words and wonderful decorative piece. Make wonderful memories with it, just as we did during Summer Master. 10 Venus-related sermons. There is quite a bit. Venus is fairly popular, you know. More surprise! Oh, Penth. Welcome, you know where I summoned you here, yes? Eat this. Okay. What do you think? Yeah, I literally thought I was gonna die there. Good lord. That's her mace chain thing. What is that called? Is that a... It's a flail, technically, right? I think it's technically a flail. Yeah, I got that one last year, Wabu. That's fine. If you looked upon the chocolate and said it was then your life would be forfeit. And that's why I shaped it like this. You're not him, nor do you call me Butit, that. And so I acknowledge that you are indeed a good master to me. This, therefore, is a reflection of my assessment, or it's proof of, or something along those lines. More than that, to make a gift only of food is unbecoming. And so I made this that you might train with it, strong enough to kill demonic boars. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Go up into the mountains, there you will train and train until you have abs like mine. Okay, abs like hers, I could dig it. I could dig it. If you're hungry to eat my gift, as I'll have to say on the subject, I look forward to you becoming a strong warrior. If you truly work your hardest, there is still time for you to become my right-hand man. Well, I mean, next year, I do plan on going through all the chocolates again, because all voices, so you know. Anna! Looking around restlessly. Oh, not here either. Where can they be? Looking for someone, Anna? Hello, Master. Yes, I'm looking for someone. I've been looking since 5 o'clock in the morning, but strangely enough, I cannot find them. Well, to be exact, I'm not looking for a human, but for a god. To be more exact, your sisters. How'd you know? But yes, that is correct. I would like to see my older sisters before today ends. I just learned about Valentine's Day. According to the customs of this age, today holds a special meaning. Now, some of the servants and Chaldean staff are very excited. I too would like to convey my feelings to those I hold dear. That's why... Sure, I'll help you. Oh, are you sure? Isn't today a special day for you too, Master? If it is, you shouldn't help me, but thank you, but no thank you. If I cannot find them, even after searching so much, that only means my sisters are purposely avoiding me. I don't know why, maybe they are playing a trick on me. Perhaps there's another reason, maybe not against myself, but on a different spirit origin Medusa that is engraved on the throne. Perhaps it has to do with the extra class spirit Gorgon or the other grown-up me. Either way, I'm sure you'll have a difficult time finding my older sisters. You're already special, Anna. I've grown to like you more from the Babylonia anime. What? Me? Really? I'm still immature. Well, but when it comes to appearances, I'm probably close to my sisters, who are considered perfect. But this is me we're talking about. My mystic eyes have not fully matured, and while my abilities are likely inferior, my spirit origin is unstable, and... But thank you, I'm happy. I'm understood. I mean, if that's the case, let's go together. Let's go find my older sisters together. Before we do that, please take this. This is a token of my feelings towards my master who formed a contract with me. More chocolates. I'm such a glutton. Yeah, I got Uriel's last year too. Ooh, that's cute. I kind of wish I kind of want to reunite the Gorgon sisters, you know? I kind of do, but, you know... And that would mean getting the Stheno spook, so... It's sort of a hit or miss kind of situation, you know? BB? Done with it. Done with what? This is a message from your talented and... Yep, BB. Go hi to the terribly pathetic senpai who's spending Valentine's time all by his lonesome. Reflecting on his sad existence in a dark corner of my room, melancholy counting all the spots on the ceiling. Such an activity and wasting of time is probably how you usually spend your days, but today is different. No one could have imagined, but there was a totally random lottery, and your name was selected to be the representative for all of humanity. Yes, so please hurry up and get dressed. Being in your pajamas or just your underwear will be a no-no for the FCC. But so many of the other servants get to be in their underwear. Yeah, what are we doing, you ask? Well, if I were to explain... Yeah, I got a bad feeling. You have the Gorgons. Lucky infinity is lucky. Well, there's no trying to escape. Even my magical stick of discipline becomes super cute if waved, and Senpai's discipline room also turns into a fabulous duo in a heartbeat. And now it's time for BB Channel. Oh my gosh, it's actually doing the animation. Okay. Forceful note, he was staying in a specially made room on Seraph. Just kidding, I've gotten tired of that shtick, so none of that. Good work on the spontaneous transfer. After all, the moment you triggered the BB flag in-game, you were destined for a bad end. Welcome, and just give up, Senpai. That said, why did you want to get away in the first place? It's actually kind of hurts knowing you tried to get away so fast. Well, it's true that I've done some terrible things. I still plan on being a nice, hinduistic AI. And I was even all pumped up about making Master happy, at least during Valentine's Day. Sad, so sad. Makes my heart break into pieces. My chest, too. Oh, by the way, my bust size is a danger cup, as you can see. And as for you, Senpai, I want you to continue wallowing in the sadness of your overflowing desires. Yeah, crocodile. Yes, of course. I'm well aware of your behavior patterns. Also, I'm very aware of how many chocolates you will likely get from the other servants. Unbelievably, it's quite a high number. I underestimated how hard you tried throughout the year, Senpai. Anyway, instead of acting all big, BB has decided to straight up take action. Those who act swiftly will make the biggest impact are the winners here. Well then, here you go, Senpai. Not the slots! Not the slots! Not the slots! BB's special spinning fate drum. Oh, the word fate in this case means tragic destiny, of course. The slots. This is the slot machine that I set up with the only of the purest intentions, but which somehow drew the ire of all the other servants. And a lot of the fan base, BB. So much of the fan base. So much. Humans are professional when it comes to inconvenience, so I thought they would appreciate it. Now BB knows she has done something bad. It's chocolate I eat. I had so many debuffs, I barely ever got the buffs. We're to ancient work like a spot sleeve. Aren't you gonna give it a little spin? Unfortunate, but that's a smart decision, Soul. After all, you wouldn't be able to enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day if you played with it. But for my senpai who takes good care of me, BB's gonna take a break from putting her own desires first. Anyway, senpai, please take this doohickey back home. Out of consideration for Lip, I shouldn't monopolize you the entire time, so I'm starting off for today. Sponsored by the Spray Eye of the Moon, your little devil, BB. Ah, BB. Ah, BB. Sweet devil slots added to the present box. More chocolates! Nessa! Oh, I know, Infinite. You told me. And I'm so jealous that you did. Hopefully the rerun will be better for me. Hopefully. There. Master. Master. No worries. Safe arrival. I'm glad I made it. What you got there? Chocolate? Mm-hmm. Nice present. From a sweet shop in the mortal world, a gift to Master from me. Kitchen Archer introduced me to a pâtissière in Chinatown, their specialty. Just arrived. I carried it carefully. I humbly offer thanks. To Master, please enjoy. Be careful. Nessa, I barely had you! Ooh, lotus chocolate. Do you like it? Indeed. It's like me. So he's kind, but I am happy. Thank you, Nezha. Okay. Zanzan told me today is Valentine's Day. I was vaguely aware of that day when you give chocolate to someone you admire. If Master is happy, then I am happy to see you. That was new, yes. Nezha is normally a robot. In fact, isn't Nezha an actual robot? 5 minutes later. My Buddha? Wait, Master, sorry. I can't pronounce that. That thing, that gift familiar, I need it back. Was there a problem with it? Problem, yes, big problem. That good-for-nothing monk. Now she tells me. The meaning of Valentine's Day, the action of offering chocolate gifts. It's between two lovers, and it's like a declaration of love. The usual custom is for women to offer chocolate gifts. I suppose. Can you give it back, please? If it's supposed to be a gift of that sort, something else. Yeah, it's already locked in. Totally already locked in. Locked? Master Zamini, I'm not going to talk to you today. I don't know that. I don't know what tea pairs well with what, so let's just have some tea. I can pretend it's tea, but it'll be hot chocolate or something. Meanie. Yes. Meanie Master Soul. Meanie Master Soul. More chocolates. So much chocolate. Okita! Looking for your master, I prepared chocolate for this rumored Valentine for you. But you're supposed to be giving this to Nobu! Was it? Looks good, doesn't it? The mountain-like pattern is... Valentine's is a day to convey your feelings to the person on your mind. Does on your mind mean that you like or hate them? Pardon me, I got surprised and just... You're probably troubled by my love for you, Master. I'll just go back to bed now. Well, let's have chocolate together on the deck, you and me. Of course, if you're happy with me, I will go anywhere with you, Master. Right, she was from the first sentence, so she's gonna have a shorter one. Oh man, that means Salter's gonna have a shorter scene. Sadness. Parvati! You're married, aren't you? Maoshu! Senpai, I think it's time for you to come out of hiding. You got it all wrong, Mash. I'm not hiding. Senpai, I do understand what you're trying to do, but the package that Par is carrying is definitely a present for you, although I'd say it's quite unusually shaped. Mash will be happy with this. See, she even said Master. There seems to be a significant amount of pressure, weight placed on that package. But I hope you know that you won't be able to hide from this forever. The longer you put this off, the worse it'll get. Well, there you are, Master. And Mash. Do you know what today is? Setsuban! Huh? Oh, really? Well, Setsuban is sort of a similar event. Darn it. That's right, it's Valentine's Day. You're right. Even though I'm not knowledgeable about worldly events, I know that this is a wonderful custom. And right now I'm a top-tier servant, probably, who can wield the authority of goddess to some extent. You're level 1. And for that occasion, I used my godly power to its fullest and made this. A divine chocolate. Well, Sakura's a good cook, so... Amazing, isn't it? This is truly the work of a goddess. I'm sure any woman would dream of making a chocolate like this once in their lifetime, correct? Mash? Your thoughts? Me? Well, let's see, I confess that whenever I get hungry, I may have fantasized about mounds of chocolate. So there you have it. This is an exact chocolate replica of my favorite bowl. Okay, when she said mounds of chocolate, my mind was going other places. It's cute, right? And so delicious looking. Well, there may have been some slight hiccups when I thought of creating the likeness of Nandi, but let's just put that issue aside. Honestly, that Nandi is so bullheaded. How dare you use me as a model? There's a critical problem in your choice of gift. It's immortal. As we get smaller, you need at least decide the smaller to eat. And of all the other disheartening advice that I received, that bull is going to get some supersonic waves to his stomach from my staff later on. I'm terribly sorry. I forgot I was in front of Master. I'm offering this chocolate Nandi to you, Master. Please enjoy it. I'm confident that it's the most delicious chocolate in the Chaldea, so please eat every last bite of it. I'm going to come back and check with you later. Thank you. Saber! You're welcome, then I shall get going. I'm looking forward to White Day. Just kidding. Woo! Where's a Saber when you need her? I was in an extremely good mood, but Senpai, how are you going to eat all of this? Saber! Master, please do not return the gift. This is Miss Parvati's moment to shine. If you do not want to see her lose that radiant smile, please eat every last bite of that chocolate. I'll help, of course, and... That's not Saber. It's always Meow. Miss Dogger here is also volunteered to help out. She's the one who egged Miss Parvati on in the first place. Oh, then I'm getting Valentines. Yeah, feeling a lot of pressure from what's certain someone's mystic eyes. As for myself, Jaguar Warrior, Mash, and the other involved parties, everyone will do their best to devour every last bite of this chocolate. I'm involved too? Yes, Mash. You're involved. Chocolate battle. What glory. So, this heroes will save the world. What we need to do is believe that this story can just go unfinished. Probably until Kama. Nandi chocolate 1-to-1 scale has been added to the present box. More chocolates. Salter! What do you want, Soul? As you can see, I'm taking a walk after my meal. I kind of ate too many calories, and since there's no one for me to use my sword on, I'm taking a walk. Damn it, just how dim-witted can you be? Fine, I know this is very sudden, but do you like leftover Soul? You like them? Good, then take these, although it's wasted on you. Leftover chocolates. For someone like me, I'm done eating after 7 boxes of these chocolates. But as a king, I can't waste any military supplies. You need every last bite since you're my contractor. Well then, erases from your memory after finishing the chocolate. Good thing I'm not going to finish the chocolate anytime soon. Crown Saber Morgan. It looks like a burger. Nobu! Today is the monthly day of assessment, right, Soul? Huh? You don't know? It started from today. By the way, you've been working hard recently, so I have a special reward for you. Gratefully accept it. Chocolate! So much chocolate. My special order of chocolate skulls. How about it? Cool, no? You happy? You're happy, right? You don't like chocolate I brought. I see, you become quite important, haven't you? What? You're ecstatic, you say? Why didn't you just say so, you dummy? You're just a sweetheart, aren't you? Look, don't hesitate to come close, a little closer. I'll personally cut it. Chocolate eaten with you is particularly special. I expect even better work from now on. You know, we should bring Okita here too. And then I'll just leave you to be, unless you want me to stick around, you know. I'm perfectly fine sticking around. Master! Unbelievable Tacha's personally out searching for Master, and he doesn't come running. How insulting. This is unacceptable behavior of one of Lord Toyotomi's favorite generals. The consequences for this outrageous lack of decorum will go well beyond just losing lands. And if the Lord gets wind of this, it'll be his head on a pike. I'm here. I am here. Oh, Master, there you are. Over here. Cha-Cha's over here. My poor little master who hasn't received a single piece of chocolate from anyone. Cha-Cha has prepared something stupendously stupendous for you. Come on, don't sweat the details, just follow Cha-Cha. No, not reshifting again. Yeah, you'll get scolded here, Cha-Cha. Ta-da! What do you think of this gorgeous, luxurious, blooming spring banquet? It's like a reproduction of the Daigo flower viewing. Well, it's not that extreme. The scenery is nice, and don't you think it's amazing? It is quite nice here. Hey, Walu, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And this is Cha-Cha's favorite, red bean soup with mochi. Mochi. It's not chocolates. Plain old chocolates cannot satisfy a palate as refined as Cha-Cha, so Cha-Cha chose red beans instead. Call me Cha-Cha, a refined patissiere. I would never let you know that I wanted to make my favorite red bean soup with mochi since I was planning on having some too. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Well. It's just that, you know, Cha-Cha had a feeling Master wouldn't get a single piece of chocolate. So it's kind of like eating chocolate from your mother. You know, pity chocolates. Whatever, come on, just eat it, alright? Cha-Cha's gonna eat beside you, too. Such nice Cha-Cha is. So what'd you think? Good, wasn't it? Real good. Yep. Well, that's a given since Cha-Cha personally prepared it. Oh, by the way, this is just pity red bean paste soup with mochi. Think of it like your mother giving you chocolates on Valentine's Day. You shouldn't get any silly ideas. If you fall for Cha-Cha, you'll get burned. Oh, hey, you've got some red bean paste on the side of your mouth. Hold still, Cha-Cha will wipe it clean for you. You sure are a handful, Master. Come on, bring your face closer. The more foolish the child, the more precious they seem. Well, I was the foolish one. Aw, Cha-Cha. It's not like I'm trying to atone for my sins or anything, but I suppose I should try to get comfortable with this new life. Just be quiet. Do not move. I suppose I should head home now. If I'm out too late, Auntie would get worried and stuff. And as long as we're alive, we'll have plenty of opportunities like this again. Don't leave me here. Yep. Cha-Cha Master's future is as bright as the sun. Shine bright like the sun. I still have a fair bit. Keep going. Push further through more chocolates. Oh, so much chocolate. Assassinito. Maybe. Yes. It's a Valentine's Day gift. Is there a problem? There's a lot of medjets. Is there a problem? No. Nope, no problem. No problem here, Nito. Is there a problem? You should consider this a great honor. Rejoice, rejoice. I will allow you to raise your hands to the sky and rejoice. If I were receiving a gift like this, my heart would all but burst with surprise and reverence. I would faint on the spot. But I'm sort of proud of you. You stayed conscious. What is this? Please tell me. Like I said, it's a Valentine's Day. You mustn't look into my secret garment. Oh. You're trying to flip it over. No, you mustn't. Disrespectful. You're being a disrespectful ally. Whew. I suppose I have no choice but to tell you truthfully about the origin of these miraculous chocolates. Chocolates, huh? Interesting. It was yesterday. I was agonizing over how to prepare my chocolates. That was my shoulder. Hey, it's Ozymandias. What's the matter, Nita? Chris, tell me why the sky should be so gloomy in the presence of the shining sun. You may control the darkness of the netherworld, but you are also the reincarnation of the sky god Horse. Never forget that. I'm the sun and will not permit the sky to look so somber. Look up and tell me your troubles. Reveal what troubles your mind to me. What pain plagues you? Dear Ozymandias, I'm not worthy of your words. I mustn't trouble you with my suffering. Tell me I will not ask a third time. Yes, of course. It's about tomorrow, Valentine's Day. I thought about giving my ally a present, but if it ends up being similar to the other servants' gifts, I worry it will not live up to the expected quality and greater of the gift from a pharaoh. The thought has been stuck in my head, and now I'm at the standstill still. I attempted to make something with chocolate, but the result was far from satisfactory. Is that so? This is a sentiment that I do not fully understand, but if you feel that way, then it must be so. Fine, then bring the fruits of your labor to me. I'll bless them with my luminescence. Ha! As my gift to you. I may end up turning priceless treasure. Who knows? Fair, both my chocolates and myself are unworthy of such generosity. Ludicrous, I've already decided. But... No, come and hand them over to me. Come. And that's what happened. My chocolates, blessed with the great Ozymandias' majestic divinity, turned into tiny versions of the great Medjed before my eyes. I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. It was probably because my spirit origin in this sacred garment has deep ties with the great Medjed. Yes, that must be it. You know, you should be in your final ascension here, Nito. I believe they'll taste just fine, though. Thank you. No other comment won't be necessary as long as you enjoy them. That's right, you should be grateful, ally. Whew. You should totally be in your final ascension form there, Nito. Totally. More chocolate. So much chocolate. So sweet. Foe? Today at 2 p.m., come to my room alone. Be careful of your surroundings and take care not to be followed. Altar, 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 altar. Malter? Perhaps? Yeah, it's Malter. You're right on time. Good of you to come to my room. Oh, beautiful! Getting super excited. Oh, Foe, you're here too, eh? What are you, his bodyguard? Impudent little thing, aren't you? I told him to come alone, Foe, but I suppose this is alright if it's only you. You're hardly a complete stranger to me, anyway. Now then, Soul, did you read my message? I'm sure you already know why you're here, but, well, you know. As you can see, I'm taking a break from my maid duties today. I have no concern for either status or hierarchy at the moment. Take this. This is your requiem. Requiem. Ooh, chocolate bullets. Special translation. What the heck are these? The king's a hitman. The king of hitman now. You know, she has a hitman. She has an assassin for a master. Call me a sergeant. You and Merlin are both so hopeless. No, I wasn't talking to you, Soul. I meant the beast. Honestly, why would you think I'm a hitman? They're obviously made of chocolate. No matter, my business with you is concluded. Take them back to your room and have them as a midnight snack or something. They're not particularly sweet, but hey, you get 6. That should keep you satisfied. If that's insufficient, go get some more chocolates from the other servants. You already shot me once. So shot through the heart. Way to go. Hey, Foe knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, obviously. I'm curious arrival after all. I'd never miss. Anyway, allow me to reiterate. The chocolates are sweet enough for you now, aren't they? Enjoy them, then. This is a gift you will but once a year. So just one shot was enough, huh? There's nothing that makes a maid happier than hearing that. Oh, Malter, you are sweet. You might be I think Malter might... Maybe the whole Salter line is like a tier 4 waifu range, perhaps. So many left still. So many left. We must push through! Oh, I just popped my neck real nice. There you are, pilot candidate. It's me, Magus Agus Elizabeth Channel. Once again, you have nothing to do today. Pathetic. Don't you have even an ounce of ambition? Well, I suppose it's better having your head in the clouds because it's Valentine's Day. And just for you, I have an important suggestion. Head to Chaldea's underground hangar immediately. I'll give you 3 minutes. My reactor core does not last longer than that. And if I don't? You got some nerve asking stupid questions like that, Soul. You're awakening my sadistic feelings. To answer your question, for every minute you're late, you get 1 Mecha LE punch, or would you prefer to receive a death cutter? Okay, I'm away. I'm going. Yes, that's why you shouldn't waste even a second. I suggest you not trigger my reactor core any more than is necessary. Yeah, I don't want to be punched by a robot. I don't get off on that stuff. That's how you take your sweet time, but of all days, why are you on time today? You sure look casual. You're not even breaking a sweat. This irritable feeling is new to me, an impulse I cannot analyze. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to feel an illogical sense of discontent. Mecha Ellie punch. Ignore invincible. Ignore invincible. Did you want time, Ellie? Yes, indeed. Why am I so angry? Normally, you're never on time, so I should be overjoyed to know you followed the schedule. Maybe it's a bug. Or perhaps I've completely surpassed my anger limit, and that's why I want to punch everything in sight. So what's up? Oh, that's right. My call you up to my consciousness circuit. The reason I've called you to this sacred area, considered a second homeland by any mech, which is to say this hangar, is to bestow the greatest honor possible upon you. Take this. This is a gift that proves you as my companion. Sparkly lights. Chocolates! A helmet. Interesting. Obviously, I do not consume carbohydrates, sugars, or calcium. I am iron, after all. But that aside, you know what kind of day today is. I also acknowledge Halloween, after all. And so you must kneel to accept this. This is an iron bond that connects you and me. This is a minion's crown, enabling your voice commands to reach my AI anytime, anywhere. That's right, this is an important item to main character. Today is a ceremonial ritual. What's wrong, soul? This makes us one step closer to being one in body and soul. Or perhaps you just wanted a simple walkie-talkie? I am happy. Of course. Man, again from... What? This is an item from the special effects movie that I respect and love most of all. Special effects and mana gained from the effects of special filming. This is the very best transmitter that will never get old. The latest head-mounted display shows a manual of favorite tactics, my desired attacks, the support items I want, and the phases to motivate me. Be sure to read it carefully and adhere to the guidelines it lays out. Why do I make this, you ask? Why, out of the goodness of my heart, of course. That was always something lacking in you, so now I'm taking this opportunity to correct it. Wonderful, isn't it? My own ingenuity surprises and frightens even me. I didn't know Elizabeth Bathory was a genius. Anyway. What are you doing? I'm going to speed fire if you take your sweet time like that. Hurry up and put it on. That's what you do in this situation. Okay. Great. Oh, my pilot is too cool. Oh, nothing. That was a bug. Don't think too much about it. Soul, or rather master. Now my pilot candidate, I wish for you to continue growing. I may be the executor of justice, but I'm still a weapon. Should I control every weak heart, the weapon becomes useless or dangerous. This communicator can also be used to force me to shut down. It's like a command spell exclusive for me. Well, its success rate is 12%, but it's better than 0. Yeah, I'm not going to use that, though, so... You're right. As long as you're within my sight wearing that communicator, I won't be going berserk. Either way, that is my gift to you. I took my utmost trust and shaped it into something tangible. If you're disappointed that it wasn't food, then go to the cafeteria. Go eat some chocolates there. All that I have to give you is neither fancy nor amusing. It's pretty amusing. Thank you, though. I see, your words have calmed my reactor core. Let's test it out. Try seeing command just once. I won't get mad no matter what it is. Any command, you say, Ellie? Any command. That's the carte blanche to do anything I want. More chocolates! So much chocolate. So full. OMG, hey, it's Master. Hi. What you doing standing around here? Oh, wait. Are you, just waiting on chocolates or something? I guess Valentine's Day isn't really a good day to be all cooped up in your room like a total loser, huh? But this whole atmosphere is, totes awesome. Finally, we can take a break from all the fighting. Life's way better with the dance and theater stuff, you know? Isn't it great and Oni and Tengu in this for a change? Or Shrine Maidens and Swordsmen, yes. Totes, so are you, cleaning up today? How many you get? 1, 2, or more like 20 or 40? This is a little high up, methinks. I just now realized that. That should be a little bit better. Well, not even a Kohai chocolate from MASH. You know, MASH hasn't given me chocolate yet. Oh crap, if I'd known, I'd have gone pickier. What have I got? Figured you'd have, mounds of chocolate. Not even know what to do with it all. I do! I'm in chocolate shock right now. Never mind, I know you are such a total scrub. Oh gee, that's too funny. Well, better get ready for another blow to your confidence then, Master. Come on, give me your paw. Brace for a heartless gift from the ultimate high school girl. Just bringing to your eye, right? Back in my hometown, they were doing a product collab, so I just had to get some. Not bad for a pity gift, isn't it? Classic snack food and better than nothing you've gotten so far. Or do you want to try feeding each other? I can put in a room for I can put in for a room if you want. Kidding, Master. Your face is totally red. XD. You know, don't hold back if I get serious, since we're just fooling around. This ought to do. Well, bye. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll end up with lots of chocolate eventually. I doubt all of Chaldea will be left to swipe you. I kind of doubt that as well. I kind of doubt all of Chaldea would left to swipe me as well. I also totally didn't move that up at all. Premium snack. More chocolates. So much. Lord Master. Hey, Chiome! You surprised me. I wasn't... You did! My apologies. Please forgive me. It appears I was in quite the hurry. Heard that today is the day where many of the servants declare and prove their loyalty to you. Then I would like to do so as well. Please witness my proof of loyalty. Behold, behold. Chocolate soup. Indeed, it's a Western-style red bean soup. I liberally use the Western sweets called chocolate. I'm versed not only in the art of shinobi, but also martial arts and housework. So please expect greatness. My sweet should also have turned out perfectly. At least, that's what I had been hoping. But I didn't know how to handle chocolates, and while I did have a taste of it, I find it delicious, but since I'm country bumpkin who's not used to flavors of country bumpkin. Interesting. Please forgive me, Lord Master. Should not be to your liking, I am more than prepared to lose my head. If it smells good, it probably tastes good. I'm humble beyond words. Appreciate your consideration. I'm blessed that you have accepted my proof of loyalty. And hopefully my offering will please Lord Master's palate. And now I shall take my leave. I like how long some of these are and how short other of them. Yep, yep, yep. Some of them really do give a little bit more extra depth to the characters, you know? Oh, right, I did get them. Here you go, chocolate. I did get Marion on. Well, Mary, I'm sorry I'm embarrassed. I made the treasure like chocolate like a pirate. I put all my energy into making it and tried it. It's good in its own way, I think, most likely. And of course, the beginner ones are always short, sweet, and to the point. Very emphasis on the sweet and short. Who's that? Who was there? Dropping on my door. Are you a woodpecker or a ghost of an otter? It doesn't matter. I've got nothing to hide here, so just come on in. Sure, whoever this is. Oh, Hoku! Or Oi, rather. Oh, so it's you, Master. You got such a goofy look on your face. Did something scare you? Well, the room? Heck, half this is just a backdrop. The rest is just furniture I had Miss Da Vinci scrounge up. I've got to tell you, this Chaldea's place is so drab and empty. Well, since you come, why don't you sit over there and warm yourself up by the brazier? Want a cuppa? If you're okay with used tea. Leaves, that is. I come for chocolates. Choco? Text that. Never heard of it. Actually, I was just hoping for someone to chat with. I'm gonna get some paintings done at the same time, but don't mind me. Come on up and just make yourself at home. Jeez. She's been in the Chaldea for, like, a little over a month, and it's already a mess. Commissioned by Chaldea. Yeah, that's right. Been taking requests from my fellow servants. I figured it'd be a good opportunity to introduce myself to the folks here. Actually, I'd rather they just let me paint what I want to paint, but since the requests are starting to pile up, I thought I'd tackle them all at once. Who made the requests? I think I'd rather keep that a secret. I guess it doesn't matter if I tell you, Master. Just promise not to tell anyone, okay? First is Osaka Hime. She's apparently something called a guest writer and has a tight deadline, so I'm handling her first. Next is Mr. Anderson. His request is for some illustrations for his latest picture book. I like jobs like that. And then we have Kai Domaru, Lord Kintoki Sakata, and for something called a motor bicycle or something like that. Anyway, he asked for something golden. Maybe I'll try painting a golden carp. Or maybe a picture of him wrestling a bear. Hey! And then the Fair Osmandius request, don't use perspective, life-size, carved from stone. A little bit insane. It's fine, changing styles is interesting. I'd be ashamed not to enjoy this bizarre situation I found myself in. And the rest are requests for Shunga erotic paintings. Mr. Blackbeard and Miss... who's never going to be in my Chaldea. Oh, is that so? I don't mind painting Shung or even a whole book of them. But since you look so worried, maybe I should put those requests aside for later. Please do. Mr. Blackbeard even brought a whole stack of his professional reference materials for me to see. Well done, Blackbeard. Well done. Anyways, I've already started painting. I'm listening. It's not like I paint with my ears or anything. If you don't mind, would you tell me about yourself? Sure. I will go on a hours-long exposition on myself. You guys won't have to hear it, though, because you hear me talk enough. 3 hours later. We're piling up, and she never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. By the way, about me, I don't mind you calling me Hokusai, but I don't feel comfortable with you calling me Sensei. Right, Todo-sama? A painter is a painter, townspeople are townspeople, servants are servants. I know my own place. You are Oi right now, though, right? Mentally? Ah, Master, you sure are a strange one. Little stuff like that actually bothers you even here in Chaldea, a place so bizarre it's practically a house of horrors? Well, whenever I'm speaking with you, the Oi part of me is more pronounced. The physical body is hers, after all. Whenever we get serious in our work, it's both of us. This part of my head right here, my fingertips, have definitely kept Todo-sama's memories and painting skills. It's really strange, this foreigner class. I told you this before, but for the time being, Todo-sama and I are one person, and one octopus make Katsushika Hokusai. And it all started from Todo-sama's stubbornness. He made a wish on the Holy Grail, stole the divine power of an evil god of the abyss, twisted logic, and yet he still clung to this world, shouting, I want to paint the world. I want to be a true painter. But no am I getting taken over by an evil god. And he was so stubborn that it worked. He's unbelievable. But things can't always go the way we want, just look at Todo-sama now. And since that happened, it's really not that different from back when we lived in the cramped tenement house. I just have to be with Todo-sama and care for him. Are you okay, Oi? Of course, is that weird? If I could do paintings with Todo-sama, with her heart and brush combined, that is my, Katsushika Oi's, true ambition. But then again, I was honestly flabbergasted about this bad habits of moving from one place to another became him moving into me. Can I call you Oi? Sure, I don't mind. Call me whatever you want, Master, but don't blame me if Todo-sama takes over without telling you. He's got a pretty wicked sense of humor. Anyway, guess that's about it for our talk. Satisfied? I understand. It's all fine as long as you understand. I admire your broad-mindedness, Master. Okay, I was gonna say, are we seriously not getting chocolates? 4 more hours. Master? Master? You're awfully quiet, but I didn't think you fell asleep. You curled up. You really do sleep like a dog. If you sleep in a weird position, you'll catch a cold. Hey, Soul. I'm gonna draw on your face if you don't wake up. But, looking at Master like this, he's still a child. No, I'm not! What could I possibly do for this Master? What I was gonna do is will my silly brush on a foreign battlefield or let him dream something to take his mind off all this insanity. That's all a mere painter can do, right, Todo-sama? Chocolate. He's still asking for it. Yeah, well, I did hear about it from Miss Da Vinci. Some strange custom that originated from Italy or something like that. Sheesh, no, got no choice, huh? Guess it'll reward for hanging out with me for almost half a day. I'll just slip it into his pocket. Now that our work is mostly done, it'll be nice to take a long soak in a big communal bath. And that shower thing's no good. It's like training under a waterfall. Oh, sorry, but you're gonna have to stay behind, Todo-sama. Servant women don't like you hanging around. Alright, if Master was just pretending to sleep, burn him, drown him, curse him, or do whatever you feel like. Anyway, I'll be back. I've been back. I didn't go anywhere, Wabu. Did it say I was gone or something? Ah. Very possible. Very, very possible. How to find a perfect background for your laptop. I mean, isn't it just find a picture you like, and then... I honestly don't know. I haven't made any... My computer and laptop both have default backgrounds. So that is a good question. How does one make a picture a background? Please tell me, somebody. Something behind me. Lip! You think I wouldn't see you there? I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. I just wanted to give you chocolates, but I couldn't figure out when was the best time to do it. I'm sorry for scaring you, Lip. Don't worry, Wabu. Don't worry. My brain dies a lot, too. My brain dies a lot, too. That's my fault I'm always so timid, which is kind of like me acting like a stalker. But I'm glad you found me, Soul. Thank you. I'm glad you scolded me properly. And while today is the long-awaited Valentine's Day, please prepare yourself. You are about to receive everything I have. Where were you storing that, Lip? Ooh, that looks actually really nice. Yes, I considered making normal chocolates, but they didn't turn out right. So a friend advised me to make the most of my own special skills. What do you think? Does it look good? It does. And you are wearing something else here, Lip. These are, well, you see, I was focused just on the chocolates, but Cat insisted. Is that all you got? Well, you might as well just give him some frozen tuna. That should be just as good as making him yawn and sink into eternal slumber of boredom. Come on, pour your heart and soul, all your feelings towards Master into this. Squeeze, squeeze, like lovers holding hands. Yes, like this, wise cat? Totally not enough. Don't underestimate the Bering Sea. You wouldn't want to be... You wouldn't be able to open great red king crab shell like that. Where's your passion? Squeeze them harder. Your hug is like casting it to let them escape. What are you going to do with the crab you catch? That's right. You need to kiss it. Whenever a huge pile of canned crabs, I mean huge spread of sweets is placed before anyone, they'll want to take the biggest of big bites. Well, you cat, but I don't understand the sentiment. Like this? Nice, you compacted all the deliciousness of every single ingredient into a little cube. Woof. Okay, so that's... okay. Now make lots more, lots more. It's the only flavor you can make, Lip. Yes, wise cat, I'm starting to feel confident. I'm all fired up. Since you're earnest but pessimistic, it's best if you engross yourself in preparing your food. But this alone is just fancy-looking treat. It's not really girly or pretty. I guess it calls for a patissier's expertise. I'll do this and that, and it's not really balanced, and it looks boring. Maybe I'll go a little outside the box and top it with dried sardines. No, stay calm. Wait till violence has ended. Every time one wishes for a rival's demise, but today I'm Limp Splinter. I need to control myself. I made a lot of... Cat, what are you doing? I am decorating. Can't forget to put a cherry on top of the parfait, you know. Don't you worry about a thing. It's okay to get a little help. After all, this is Lip's once-in-a-lifetime chance to make her move. So I'm gonna focus on supporting you, just for today, Woof. I'm sure Master will appreciate it, too. Alright, I'll need to receive something for my services. You know, I noticed that outfit really doesn't work for Valentine's Day. Having Miss Shirley type girl's biggest move of the century. You're gonna need to dress that appropriately when presenting your gift. Okay, so I get what it is. Since Lip can literally turn anything into small, compact cubes, she literally turned sweets into cubes. Those things gotta be loaded with calories, though. That's what happens. That's why I chose to use the best spirit origin I have. Yes, the outfit is a bit embarrassing, but I'm glad I wore it. After all, you did praise it, Soul. You have a good friend, Lip. You do indeed. Yes, she's a wonderful friend and mentor. Too good for someone like me. Anyway, I will take my leave. I have to report back to Cat. I'll be so happy if you enjoy my gift. Please let me know what you think of it later. Aw, Lip. Lip is sweet. Lip is sweet. Putting on a mode. Let's see. How many more do I still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more in the female category, and then some in the males. We're pushing through, though. We're pushing through. Okay. That was loud. Thank you. Of course it's Nobu. Sorry to keep you waiting, Soul. I think I used too much gunpowder. Anyway, let me reintroduce myself. That's right, I'm the Demon King of... You already know, is that so? Well, don't sweat the small stuff. After all, it's Valentine's Day once-a-year extravaganza. Events like this are all about enjoying yourself. Yeah, it's cold here. Aren't you cold? Look at what you're wearing here, Nobu. Well, if I take this swimsuit off, I just turn back into my usual cool-looking self. Aww. I gotta wear a swimsuit to be swimsuit me. Just like how me and Soul are inseparable. Anyway, that's not my point. This year's chocolate is super great. Take a look. A grand piece of work that pushes the envelope of skull-shaped chocolates even further. It's beyond wabi-sabi, it's wabi-rock. And it's in a cool-looking pose for an added bonus. This is... You're so sweet, just from its artistic amazingness, I knew it. But this isn't complete form. Here I go, turn back into the ash of the 3 worlds. I'm the Demon King of the 6-7, Swimsuit Nobu in Valentines. That's a very serious, but it's kind of scary look. Oh, there we go. Now that I've flambéed the chocolate, it's complete. Swimsuit Nobu's special chocolate burns, it can't be helped. Honestly, Nobu, I like you better in this mode. Behind you, though. Goofy looking treat like this would make any fancy Western restaurant proud. Here, no need to hold back, just eat it. Purr it just for you. Oh, come on, I know you're overjoyed to get a gift from me and all that, but you don't need to blush so much. Me, I'm not blushing at all. Well, if you really insist, I would not consider not eating it with you or anything. By the way, isn't it hot in here? Aren't you hot? Isn't this reality marble, Nobu? I just realized we're in Honoji Encore. Hurry up and put the flames out. Well, you know, things like this, once they start up, there's no turning back. And you know, I'm the Demon King of the 6-7 of flaming love and stuff. Anyway, it can't be helped. What can't be helped? I thought we were burning. Finally woke up. Sorry about that, I went a little overboard again. Same to overdo things when I'm with you. Here, it's pretty melted, but here's the rest of the chocolate. You like it? I see, that's all that matters. Hey, Soul? Never mind. What's been done is done. I guess it's time to head back. What were you about to say here, Nobu? Don't lie. Nothing. Maybe another time. Okay, race you back to Chaldea. Haha. If you win, I'll grant your wish you an all-nighter Atsumori concert. Keep up, Soul. An all-night concert. Interesting. But I do wonder what she was about to say. I do so wonder. Next thing my fluffy master realized, it was December 24th. Surprised? There's really nothing to be surprised about. Even if it's Valentine's Day, there are times when Christmas still wins. Sometimes a nice, fantastical situation like this is good civilization, or so is the still cold Santa thought. Santa! Ho ho ho! Merry Valentine's Day, young one. This is just another way to use Zerko. No other Santa could manage a trick like this. How have you been, Master? You did an excellent job during Christmas. The 24th turned out to be ridiculously busy. I had to go and visit every single village and city in the world, and all in one night. Some people were not home, some addresses were wrong, some even cried and claimed they got the wrong gift. Often I would accidentally hit my own head with my candy cane. Yes, but it was still a lot of fun. I'd love to distribute presents with you again someday. Anyway, if I kept on going down memory lane, the sun would surely set before I finished. Today I'm here to deliver a present to you, not as Santa, but as myself. I secretly set this aside on Christmas Day. I hope you like it. Aww, Santa Altera. Ooh, that looks good. Looks delicious. Yeah, giving a gift to you directly like this makes my face warm. I learned something new today. I'm a bit uncomfortable, so I'll have to make this a one-time only thing. I heard that to get gentlemen of a certain age, eating an entire cake on their own is ultimate indulgence. So that grinning face of yours with cake, you're sure to have a good dream tonight. And now I'll be off. Altera Santa could be on Earth for 3 minutes. Let's eat together. Together we shall eat. Now that you mention it. You're really smart and kind. Yeah, I should take a bite too. I'm sure it's good. I can guarantee that much. After all, I personally chose this one over all others because it looked the best. But be careful not to eat too much of it. You could get a stomachache. Talking from experience. Aww. I really do wish I had Altera. The OG form. More chocolates for the chocolate lords. Pancakes with little foe. They're giant pancakes. That's cool. Bunyan! Master, welcome back. Today's Valentine's Day, right? I wanted to give you something, Master, for taking such good care of me, so I made pancakes. I had the man who's always in the kitchen help me, though I did most of the actual work myself. They're, They're too big to fit in any of the rooms, so I put them in here for now. What do you think? They are big. I used my specially made iron skillet. Made them a good old-fashioned way, staying as faithful as possible to pancake stories about me. The kitchen man put bacon on the soles of his shoes and skate over the skillet to oil it. That sounds hilarious. I wish we could see Emiya doing that. He even showed off his Griefel's quintuple act. Oh no. He seduced Bunyan. But after that, it was all me. I mixed and cooked everything on my own. Good job. So come on, eat them before they get cold. Oh, but hurry up. The hallways are super crowded. Good. Pancakes are good. I thought so. Can you give me a hand, Bunyan? Yeah, really? I guess I have no choice. I'll have to eat them with you. I couldn't eat that much pancake. I would explode. Where's Abby? She would have loved the pancakes. Nero! Amu, it's Valentines. I don't know which festival this is, but it's great to see everyone happy. You pour your feelings into chocolate and express your gratitude. Trust and love, right? If so, that's my forte as well. Actually, I'd like to receive them, but that's alright. I shall conduct myself as a maiden instead of the emperor just for today. My contract with my beautiful master. I can express only some of my feelings, but I will bestow this to you. Respectfully accept it. Thank you. More chocolate for me. The Emperor X1. How many more? How many more? 1 for Archer Helena. Lartoria. Or Lalta, rather. Rishtar. Shutin. Abby. We're getting down to the wire. Who will be the last of my female servants to gift me a chocolate? Yeah, well, it's just you, Soul. Don't sneak up on me like that. What, did some weird sensation draw you here too? Whatever, I feel like taking a break today. I'll let all that offensive stuff fly this time. Anyway, why are you here? As you can see, the only thing that's around is this weird upside-down castle. Just sightseeing and getting chocolates, you know. I see chocolates and sightseeing. You're so greedy, wanting both, Soul. This place does look like it could be a World Heritage Site, so I get it. Even I was drawn here. But unfortunately, there was no shops or specialty products or even treasury. The only things here are doves and chocolate fountain. Today's Valentine's Day, so I get that there would be chocolates. Valentines. Getting chocolates coming to me? Oh crap, the person you're trying to get chocolates from is me? Yes, I've made many offerings, Ishtar. Give me chocolates. I'm so serious, there's no way I can say I forgot. Even an evil god can feign ignorance here. But I need to do something to cover my butt. No, you don't. I'm the goddess of beauty, so it'd be super embarrassing if anyone found out I completely forgot about Valentine's Day. Yes, chocolates, right? I know, I've planned something for you, really. I don't know where to have this. Cover my butt. Oh god, she's actually gonna do it, isn't she? I'm sorry, I'm going to apologize. I'm so sorry, Soul. I don't have anything prepared. I'm really a useless goddess. She said she was sorry. Well, yeah, I know how important today is. And you always listen to my selfish requests. If I don't do something or pay, my image as a goddess will be ruined. That's why I'm apologizing, sincerely. I'm sorry I didn't have any chocolates prepared. But luckily the day has just begun. There's plenty of time for me to redeem myself. Okay, time to get out with my scooter. Get on back, Soul. You want to go sightseeing, right? Then I'll take you to all the great places. This is an honor, you know? I don't just fly people around on my mana all the time. And if we fly around the world, I'm sure we'll find some nice chocolates. Let's go and find the best chocolates together. Helmet! Ready? Let's start our tour. Nobody else can match this. I'm going to give you the speediest Valentine's present ever. Red, white, and blue. Rice Krispies. Oh, oh my god, they are Rice Krispies. But they're the Arc de Triomphe. Interesting. Are you trying to sneak away from Ishtar or something, Red Velvet? Is that why you are sneaking? Because I know you've been here since the pretty much the very beginning of stream. You said something, so I know you've been here this whole time. Were you trying to get away from Ryder Ishtar? I was wondering why I couldn't find you today. My, so this is where you've been hiding. Everyone in Chaldea is looking for you. How does it feel to have so many fawning over you? Is such a thing annoying in truth? Why are you here, Doji? Oh, I wonder. By the way, Master, have you seen a certain Minamoto walking around? If you do see her, you might be in a little bit more danger. You should watch yourself. Not that I'd ever wish to frighten you, but if you answer a question wrong, well, you know how she is. Just watch your back, Teehee. Oh, how scary. One never knows what's going on inside the head of someone who slays her own kind. Whatever, isn't today one of those days where you give and receive sweets? How exquisite. I like things like that. I prepared a little something sweet myself, but I'm not sure if you'll like it. Chocolate alcohol. Oh, bonbons! They are very much like you, Doji. This is almost like giving candy to children. What a good child you are. Oh my, saying such a thing almost makes me sound like that cow. Did you give Kentoki some? Oh, but you didn't leave. You don't have to sneak back into the stream. Oh, why would you ask? Are you curious? I don't care about that brat. He's been running around and trying to hide all day. Well, I do plan to get him drunk, tie him up, and stuff his mouth with all sorts of things at the end of the day. Oh, what would happen if I just ate him up right after? Do you think he would taste nice and sweet? That sounds good. Maybe I'll try that. Take it easy on him. I suppose. Master, are you perhaps jealous? No, I ship you. Are you trying to keep this Oni all to yourself? Oh, I never knew you could be so possessive. Or perhaps you want the brat to yourself. I wouldn't mind that, either. Seize the things you want. Eat whatever you want, what you want to eat. That's how Oni live. I gave you this gift because that's what I felt like doing today. I shouldn't stick around too long. Who knows? One from now I may want to eat all up. But if you say you don't mind, I could stay here with you forever and ever. I ship you and Kentoki, Shuten. I'll hold off for today. We'll see you later. Don't tease the Oni too much. One day I might really dissolve your flesh and bones. And then savor you to the last drop. That wouldn't be pleasant. Okay, I believe it's down to the final three. Archer Helena, Lolter, and Abigail Williams, who will give the final chocolate. In third place, we have... Dun dun. Dun dun. Helena! Listen up, Master. This year I'm fully prepared. I never really put much thought into it before, but I now realize that children in modern society should receive modern gifts. Which got me thinking, what sort of things do today's children like? It's not like I went great lengths to find out or anything. No data collection, no research, nothing. Something just struck me as appropriate. I'm sure you'll like it. MASH 2, in fact. Then again, I suppose I shouldn't exaggerate either. It'll get your hopes up. So I'm serious. This is exactly the sort of thing today's youth loves. It hit me like it was instinctual, and it's different than the voice of Matama. So, wait, no. Being pretentious never did anyone any favors. Right, here it is. Happy Valentine's Day. What is it? Chocolate from the 70s. Sure. I'll pretend I know what those were. What do you think? Modern, right? I asked Vinci to show me various archived data and spent half a day looking through it. What I found were these cute chocolates with characterized images of various characters. And because this gift is for you, I made chocolates look like cute little versions of certain servants here in Chaldea. What do you think? Modern, right? Modern kids would love this, right? Thank you. Oh no, not a problem. Alright. And the runner-up, we have... Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Abigail Williams, which means Lolter is the last chocolate giver this year. Stop, stare. I shouldn't. Oh, Master. Hello. Am I playing hide and seek? No, that's not it. No. I was just waiting for the right opportunity. Oh, Geronimo's here. She is scared of Geronimo, isn't she? Yes, it's Geronimo. He's been sitting in that chair like there for an hour and he hasn't moved a muscle. I think he might be taking a nap. His eyes are open. He's mastered sleep. He's mastered eyes open sleep. You're one of the staff. Hello. Oh, please don't mention it. Did you like it? You did? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're one of the staff members too? Don't worry, everybody gets one. Everyone's talking and laughing with her. That's nice. Master Ulyss, if I can explain. I tried making chocolates. Miss Cat showed me how. I made a bunch of little ones so I could give ones to everyone in Chaldea. It was hard getting the chocolates out of their molds, so my fingers hurt, but it was really fun. At first I thought a little polar bear, a little fancy bow-shaped chocolate would be nice. But then Miss Cat said, don't do that, simple is better. And she was right, absolutely right. Yes, I made some for everyone, even for all the servants. I think I managed to give one to everybody except the people who haven't left their rooms. That's so you, Abby. You want to give Geronimo one? Do you think Mr. Geronimo even likes sweets? Maybe you want to put him in a bad mood? Maybe I would just be bothering him while he's resting. Could you maybe come with me, Master? You know what you need to do here, Abby. Muster up your courage. Do it. Complete your training. Master, you're right. I got it. I'll just be brave and... Nonverbal communication. That's gone fine. That's good. That is good. Mr. Animal purposely took the chocolate that got a little broken when I was pulling it out of the mold. All my chocolates are supposed to be shaped like keyholes, but he said the one he chose looks like a totem pole. And then he laughed. Good work, Abby. Good work. Character development! Yes, thank you, Master. My heart is still pounding. St. Valentine's Day. When I was in Salem, doing something like this would have been unthinkable. I don't know if you know this, Master, but in my village, we didn't even have a Christmas celebration. Even the celebration for New Year's was very modest. So even though I know about these things, I'm always so astonished when I get to actually experience them here in Chaldea. Just seeing them all ingredients laid out in the kitchen made me dizzy. Master, even though I never miss my daily prayers, taking steps towards the happiness that was just before me and not being afraid, all that is important too, right? I might change at a certain point, and I'm scared that I might forget and leave an important part of me behind. Everyone gets scared, Abby. Really, Master? So I'm not the only one who's afraid. Okay. I've made up my mind. I'll have to be braver than I've ever been for this. Master, would you accept this gift from me? Sure. Gladly. This is a key, not a keyhole. My gift to Master is different than the others. It's special. I'm sorry, Master. I guess this is something a bad girl does. I want it to be special. I want to draw your attention. I know it's a bad thing, but I really want to show you how I feel. I can make pretty decorative chocolates like all the others. But if you can accept me, naughty and selfish as I am, I'd be so happy. Master. Okay, the first one is definitely... I keep turning that way. The first one is definitely implying something else. We treat her like Dotaru. Master? Master. Oh no, you mustn't not like that. We treat her like Dotaru. She is. The chocolate key is in the box. And then, for the last of the female chocolates for this year. Lartoria. Lalter. Blech. Seems like something is going on in this world, Master. Heard that offering chocolate was a practice from the Far East. How ridiculous. If you consume a proper amount of sugar, well, it's an excellent source of nutrition for your brain. Gifting chocolate by a single side isn't a useless activity for servants who are built for combat and destruction. By the way, Master, I'm going to change topic. This thing was lodged between my chest. Chocolate in the shape of my cursed spear. No, that's not it. This must be one of the functions of the spear, so... My heart's never fluttered in the slightest regarding your vulgar customs of the world. Don't be consumed with trivial matters. Soul, just graciously accept what you are given. This cursed spirit that connects the world. Time to taste while you cry. Oh god. Making me cry? Alright, that is all those. Now, for the male chocolates, which there is, thank god, nowhere near as many. Dantes? Or Inshan. Doesn't have to make any sound. Soldiers have sensitive hearing, and they don't like it when their territory is invaded. I don't know that much about them, but there's no harm in being careful. Even in the simulator, there's some amount of physical feedback. Oh, it's Proto-Arthur. This is what I heard, so I should proceed with extreme caution. Isn't that right, Master? Found you. Did you say found you? You did, yes, I heard. So are you looking for me, Master? I apologize in advance if you took the trouble to go into the simulator to find me. I know you're always so busy. For now, let's go back to the control room, okay? Okay. Now, don't shout. They notice us. You have no choice. We'll have to fight. Have you helped me, Master, okay? I have a veritable armory here, Proto. I'm good. You've safely returned. Well, I heard the simulation program isn't as dangerous as ray shifting. Either way, I need to be mindful of my master's well-being. Here you go. Happy Valentine's Day. As everyone in Chaldea gets chocolates. For me, this is, yes, it's Valentine's Day. February 14th, yes, now that I think about it, that's right. Even in that Holy Grail War, I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I thought it had nothing to do with me. No, I need to express it with words. Thank you, Master, I'm very happy. I can't reciprocate immediately, but if you come back tomorrow morning, I'll give you something special in return. I hope you don't mind waiting until then. Would you be able to promise me, Master? Look forward to it. The next morning. Food. That looked like lasagna. Oh, it was macaroni! I don't care for macaroni, though. This is surely Dante's. Who's there? I suppose anyone would wake up to the sound in their room. Either way, it's morning. Time to wake up. Morning. You're up early. I don't think he ever sleeps, does he? I never require sleep, unlike you. That's why even when things like this, I do not normally consume this. But as I've actually poured from the group of writers on many occasions, I've gotten used to it. Whiskey? Your morning cup to help you wake. Oh, coffee! I'll tell you to drink before it gets cold, but do as you wish. I wouldn't mind if you don't drink it either. And as much syrup as you want, and cream. Okay, he's actually giving me this. Interesting. Smells wonderful. It's a token of my gratitude for last night. The baked cocoa boots you provided me when the date changed. I thought my taste had changed considerably from when I lived in Marseille. And yet, the taste made me recall something. Did you have it when you laughed, Dantes? Alright. You should wake. I'm sure you'll be very busy today. Or, perhaps you want to waste your entire day staying in bed. Yeah, I should get up. Right. Clean up after yourself. Today is a day for you all. Go out and enjoy it. Okay, now did he scare Mash off or something? I feel like he might have scared Mash off. So, Amiya, Alter, Inshun, Caskill, Merlin, and Zerkerlot. Those are the last remaining chocolates. The final 5. Who will be the winner? Inshun is in 5th place. Seto. Good work. Sure, I don't know what you were doing, but good work at it. What's going on, Master? It's a little early for dinner time. Or have you come to take a nice nap and enjoy the fragrance of this bamboo grove? Then I believe I should take my rest myself. Here you go. Snack sweets. I need neither drink nor smoke, but I do like to indulge in myself in sweet things. And I shall happily accept. I see, so this is what they call chocolate. And now for my first bite. It's sweet. Sweets of this time period are this sweet? Unlike the complementary sweetness and sourness of fruits, it's like an assault on the tongue. This isn't nice in itself. Time for delicacy and time for gluttonous. But now I'll have to give you something in return. The conventional gift will be boring, though. Okay, taking your current situation into consideration, I will deliver a fitting gift. Master, head back for now and wait a bit. Sure. Yes, you will get to see your King's Valentines thing here soon. Here. Hey there, thanks for waiting. Master, it's a little early for supper, but are you hungry? I was going ahead to the cafeteria. Chocolates can't fill me up after all. Ah, good timing. For soft tickets, good. Look at this. More food! That's right, it's a Buddhist meal. Chocolate is stimulating food. It probably sits in your stomach for a long time. I don't know. Knowing that, I made a vegetarian dish that is gentle on your stomach and warms you up from the cold winter days. Vegetarian? Indeed, it may not be as good as when the cooks in Buddhist temple made, but it's delicious food is nutrition for one's soul. In my past life, I made a point to try and learn how to make anything. I'd like to be proud about that anyway, but it's been quite a while, so I'm such rusty. Really, I've spent so much time on my spear skills that I never really did get particularly good at cooking. Anyway, as I am, I would be ashamed to cook for Master. So I asked for help from the servants here, who are masters of cooking, and I had them assist me in flavoring it. So other servants took a taste of it first, but I can at least assure you that it is delicious. Thank you, Inshun. Good. Now let's put our hands together and say, thank you. Beowulf, save me with your steak. In fourth place, we have Emmy Alter. No chocolates, you say? You don't like sweet things? It's fine, nothing wrong with chocolates. You're starting to act more like a proper master to me now. But you've already given chocolates to someone who no longer has a sense of taste. Okay, sure. There's no need to apologize. Good intentions are like sandpaper. At first, whatever they are applied to is irritated, but in the end, everything gets smoothed out. If that makes that thing look good, then it all worked as it should have. The purpose of a gift is to be thought behind it. Taste in this case is not what matters. But now that you've put me on the spot, it wouldn't be appropriate for me not to reciprocate. This is all I have to give you. A grappling hook! It's a grappling hook. As if you ever fall into the abyss, tied around your waist. It's not that long, but it should probably be able to use it to pull you up. I don't have anyone special that needs saving. That's why it only makes sense for my master, who maintains my existence, to hold on to it. It's a great present. I think so. Either way, this leaves both of us, the one being pulled and puller with bloody hands. Who did you kill with this? Egemia. Who did you kill? I really can't taste anything. It's not even a nutritious item for a servant. Even rations are better than this. I must confess that today will be recorded as a special day in my diary. He has a diary. That's kind of funny. Honestly, it's difficult for a man like me to commit keeping a diary. But its only purpose is recording the day's activities, since even my yesterdays are so uncertain. Now then, one day when I read back through my diary and see the entry for this special day, I'll be sure to wince and laugh Master. Aww. He does need therapy, doesn't he? He does. He needs a lifeline. And in third place, we have Castor Gilgamesh in third position. A gift from you to me. You really have no sense of timing or occasion. You made your move in before I graced you with my gifts. Fine, I shall accept your impudence, your strength. You are, after all, the fool who overcame my trial of courage alone. So, where's this offering of yours? Do not make me wait. Hurry up and present it to me. Chocolate? Hey, is this that thing the common heroic servants are getting excited for? Valentine's Day chocolate, yes? This is all I have to offer. Ah, fool. Who do you think I am? I may be holding back right now, but I am the king of the Uruk, who indulges in extravagance. I am a man who collects all the wealth of the world. Well, Ishtar has taken over part of my treasury. Let's not focus on that. It was a necessary evil. Best to present me with such a gift. Know your place. Reflect deeply from the bottom of the underworld itself upon what you have just done. Darn it. If only there was high-end stores here. Fool, I'm not talking about quality, I'm talking about quantity. This tiny confection is hardly a mouthful. This is like ending a banquet the moment it starts. Why, you intend on eating your precious time with me in mere moments? Ha, pitiful, but I suppose I should expect no more from such a pathetic excuse for a master. I have no choice. Just this one time I shall show you what a proper Valentine's Day gift looks like. Follow me, soul. I shall fully educate you on the nature of my treasured Uruk. Okay. An evening by the Euphrates River. Okay. That was pretty good. I liked that scene. I liked it a lot. I'm sad it wasn't first place, but third is still good. Merlin is in second. No, so let's see. Aimlessly strolling around the halls today of all days. You must be pining for Valentine's chocolates too. That's fine. Lovers, quarrels, romantic adventures, experience it all. Also, I'm just gonna say it now. Merlin, more than anyone, looks like he was just cut, beat, and pasted onto here. I mean, his hand doesn't... Look at his hand there. Look at that exposed hand. It's like just awkwardly there. I don't know. He looks more obviously copy and pasted than anybody else. You see, if I'm the only one hitting on so many people, it'll make me look bad. But as long as everyone else is riled up and excited, I won't have to worry about that. If you want to hide a leaf, hide in a forest. If you have some secret to hide, hide in a party. That's, that thing on your hand. Could it be for me? Really? Did it on a whim, Merlin. Just like you choosing to come home to me. I see, actually, a gift of sugar doesn't really give me much in the way of sustenance, but the sentiment behind it is absolutely delicious. Emotions are food for an incubus, you know. The little exchange is proving to be one-of-a-kind feeling. It's fluffy yet viscous. It's almost too rich to eat, and yet I find myself wanting more. So this is what sweet is. I suppose that this is what they mean by when they say don't judge a book by its cover. Yep, I must give something back. Actually, I'm glad I already had something prepared. Take this, it's a special artisanal creation of mine and has no monetary value. You're so looking forward, by the way, to next year when both Gilgamesh's lines are going to be voiced, aren't they? Aren't you? To give you a bit of insight, he and I are quite similar. You might even say that the circumstances of how we came about are similar. That's why we look so similar, too. So every time you look at this, I want you to think of both of us. We've always watched your journey from the shallow sea of this planet. This is what kept the pair of us going. He gave us like a little foe, didn't he? A puppet foe. Alright, so that means in first place will end up being... Zerkerlot! Zerkerlot with the final chocolate. I can pick up a word here and there, yes. A faux puppet. I need to work on getting one of those. Arthur! Q-Foo! New weapon! Yay! Foo-foo! It also replenishes your energy. He knows what chocolate is. He can speak sentences. Merci. He's French. Ah, yes. The Valentines thing you told me about before, Red Velvet. I recall it. Oh, looks like it's stolen, but eh. Thumbs up. Yeah, that might be a little bit cruel to the enemies, you know. Him using chocolate might be a little bit of overkill. Can I use the rest of the chocolates at all? At all? Probably not. Let's develop space chocolate. Because now, it's just the flavor boosting and the ladder climbing that is left for me to do. So develop the space chocolate. Do it. Please let MXXA be here now. What's this feeling? It's coming from above. Activate Tiamtum. Wait, no, what is that? What is this raining down upon my garden without any notification? My god, normally I would have shut whatever it is down without question. So you should thank your lucky stars that was me you were dealing with. I know what this is. It's chocolate. Seriously. Yes! X-Alter! Yay! Yes, it's true. Hello, everyone, and merry many chocolates. X. Is this your doing, X? I'm not sure. You call it my doing. All I did was ride a peculiar chocolate-type spaceship back to Earth. Chocolate-type spaceship? Yes, I went back to the servant universe when I heard that Chaldea had a chocolate shortage. I headed over to the space box on the planet Tutuni to stock up on some. And when I got to the shop, I received quite the surprise. I was so surprised for being a rep-digit customer. And my prize was Chocolate Starship. But since it's not a Japanese sweet, I wasn't too thrilled. I don't quite understand, but are you saying that this is chocolate from the servant universe? There's plenty of it, and it's good quality. I see no reason not to blend it in with the chocolates we're making in the Hanging Gardens. Alright, Velvet, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow will either be more Fate if I don't get to the challenge quest, or it will be Oxygen not included. I'm not sure just what yet, but thanks for stopping by. That vessel's only good for 1 week trip anyway. I'd be happy to trade it for some Japanese sweets. And I'll offer the low rate of 1 Japanese confection per chocolate ton, preferably Kinsuba. Negotiating with me? How careless with your life. Even for a hero, very well. I suppose I will let your recklessness go unpunished. But I shall warn you, I do not want to hear you complain if your reward is poisoned. I'm not a hero, I'm a villain. My training has afforded me some resistance to poison, so bring it on. One day I'd even like to eat enough red paste to purifize myself. One can only dream. I see. This is all the space chocolate you have. In enough seconds, I can even go back to Tooney's space box for more, if necessary. I got the ship by being the 11th customer. If I head back and just keep going in and out of the store, it shouldn't be hard to get the 22nd or even the 33rd. Wow. They don't do a lot of business, huh? That's because Tooney is on the outer rim. Nice place to visit, though. $800 is just sand. Space chocolate production has increased again. You think that's okay? I'm sure it's fine. Honestly, no. Supply chocolate is now clearly eclipsed the demand. The commissary is having a fire sale, and the cafeteria started to make various chocolate dishes just to try to get rid of the stock. The smell of chocolate is wafting all around Chaldea, and it's giving people heartburn. How is the investigation going? I might need a bit more time, and I'm aware that I need to come up with a good solution before Chaldea is crushed under a tide of chocolate. Sorry, but just a bit longer, Soul. Just a little bit longer, she says. Just a little bit longer, she says. So that was a big boost. However, it's 160 more per. Next is the Jeweled Sword Charorech. We won't be getting that just yet. Maybe before the end of the stream. Hopefully before the end of the stream. We only have a little less than an hour to go, though. So, because that chocolate took a lot of time. No, I went too far back. One too far back. Back to the Valentines. Alright, so full-time, white, these are the final nodes. It doesn't really matter what I bring to this now, simply because I have, like I said, finished all the white chocolate farming I needed to do. So I guess I kind of want to see if I can't find somebody with the gotcha. There we go. This'll work. This'll work. Let's go! Chocolate awaits! Sorry, the yawn. Little tired. Just a little bit. Chocolate warriors, huh? All chocolate warriors will fall before my might. Very nicely done. That was a good Stella. Chocolate Daemon. That's a Spriggan game. You're not fooling anybody. That's a freaking Spriggan. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? Somewhat close there, Amiya. Somewhat close. You need to be a little bit more proactive with your NP gathering here. Nobu should be good after this. Oh yeah, Nobu's good. Nobu NP is ready and raring to go. Ow. As is Emiya now. He just took a massive hit from a critical, not very effective. Die, you demon. Once again, I am very glad that I boosted Nobu up. She is actually a very good servant. Very good, indeed. And there we go. I could technically have the Memeland NP as well, but I don't think I'll need it. I don't think. I want to say she's divine, so we might actually give the hero creation to Nobu here. Again, I hope I don't need it. And do that just in case. Just in case she survives.
I am the bone of my soul.
Unlimited blade what? Good damage, good damage. Go Nobu, go Nobu, go. She is indeed divine. And that's that quest done. Another golden apple for me. Some flavor boosting and 200,000 chocolates. That's a good amount of chocolates. Very good. Very good. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna get a good amount of chocolates now, and it'll only go up as we get more of the flavor boosts, obviously. Okay. Exchange this for more milk. There we go. We're very close on being able to being done with the milk as well. So I'll probably just farm that for a little bit. Though for this, we will bring this. And since it is Berserkers, we do have some foreigners who are more than happy to play. Oh, foreigners! I also have 2 Spartaci. I'll have to deal with that later. And Abby. Abby. I passed Abby. I'm blind. Where are you, Abby? There you are. All the way at the bottom. Kind of annoying, but meh. Let's go! Okay. So we shouldn't have too much difficulties here. Shouldn't, being the key word here. Flying chocolate. Sounds yummy. Alright. Boy gets 30% off of her thing, and then Merlin can give an additional 20. I have this Mystic Code for an additional 20, so essentially all Oi needs is 30% NP charge, which Abby can provide. Abby is already in her outer form, as I knew this was a Zerker node, and that I would need to farm it a little bit. So go for efficiency. Yes. Baked Chocorita. 3 turns. I'm pretty sure we'll get it through in 3 turns. I hope. I hope. I hope. Although with that arts chain, it's probably not going to be needed to get through this in 3 turns. Because they're all already able to do their NPs. Ooh, go, Oi, go. B-A-Q. Bake this chocolate even further beyond. No crits. That's unfortunate. F is for friends who do time together. U is for you and me. And is kill this fake Chocorita before the end I see. Alright, we got this. I'm sure. I forgot Abby could arch change, by the way. Darn it, so close. Now finish this. Oh, 100% crit. Of course you get that now, Abby. And I can't even tell how much damage you did because it's a multi-hit attack. Okay. Cha-cha. Come on, cha-cha. Real smooth. This is probably going to be a little bit of overkill here. But, you know, there's no kill like it. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see how this does. God of Avalon. Alright, now Abby just needs to do 100,000 points. That's a little bit more than 100,000 points, I think. Down, 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 down. This one gives us about 250,000 Chacos per. Okay, okay. I like it a lot. Golden fruit. That is enough for another deep space chocolate facility. For even more chocolate boosting prowess, as well as we can get all the serpent jewels. Yay! Now just 900 to get all the Lenovu's. We can do it this stream. We can. I know we can. We can. I don't think it matters too. Let's bring the MP5 one, even though they're not being used. Excuse me. Alright, but hopefully we can at the very least get into the Choco Swords of Zelrech. Or Choco Wretch, I guess, technically, before the stream ends. Beyond that, though, no idea how things are going to go. We are likely going to have to be tapping into this again tomorrow, but that's fine. That is fine. By me. Welcome back, Wabu. Welcome back. I have finished gifting and receiving chocolates, and now it is time to farm the chocolates. Farm like my life depends on it, for it might. It just very well might. Good damage is good. Good damage is good. By the way, you said you didn't have school tomorrow, right, Wabu? Any exact reasons? Hey, guys, Salt, welcome. How be things? Ah, some virus. I getcha. Like Nutella, but with less nuts. Clever. I didn't get it till you explained it there, which says a lot about my level of wit, but that's actually quite clever. Very nice, guys, Stall. Very nice. We can definitely use Faith Repair now. And a doot.
ひょんなもんだよしたりちょこざいな苦しい
24k with a crit on an arts card. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Also, Wabu, you might not like this, but Cha-Cha contains the chocolates that I must seek. So I must defeat Cha-Cha to get the chocolates that I desire. How about your eyes? Kachikana for Stella are Sutera. Okay. I'm not actually killing Cha-Cha though. I'm not. This isn't actually Cha-Cha I'm killing. It's a chocolate imitator of Cha-Cha. Yeah, totally. It's not actually Cha-Cha. It's some chocolate that's trying to replace Cha-Cha. Totally. That's totally what this is. Totally what this is. I'm sorry, Wabu. It must be done. The chocolate gods demand sacrifice. But how have things been, guys, Stalt? It's been a little bit, I want to say. It's been a little bit. How goes your farming of this event? 4 more, so that would be 640, and another 680 for the Jewel Choco Sorech. Oh boy. So much chocolate, so much chocolate. I'm getting cavities, I'm getting cavities. I need to eat some now. I need to eat some now. Chocolate covered pretzels. Chocolate covered pretzels. Just this one. I'm landing the one. I swear, the game keeps just rotating itself up slightly. 1, maybe 2 gold apples a day. Makes sense. The only time I've really been losing the apples is when I stream, just because, you know, it's a little bit more convenient to do it then. But, yeah. This event is a grind, man. This event is a freaking grind. He suggested some stuff to Akbar, but I guess he's too busy to apply them. I did, by the way, Raru, I did look over that Atlana blot. The Atalanta bot. Yeah. And it looks like it should be fine. I will just need to, probably, like, put it in a channel or something. So long as it does not conflict with the bot Akbar, but there at least. There you go, Wabu. That's the way. That's good logic. That is logic at its
この
finest.
辺りビジった方がいいんじゃないか。
神社に
And by the way, I don't think you said, how is your farming going, by the way, with this event?
待って
Or did you just kind of stop after you got the chocolates for the waifus of yours?
星の宇宙に物見の見て楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者の無糖になりガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
本そじりした本私に HB ベース9月36件体大きい波の
I asked how your chocolate farming is going, Wabu.
イグナ・トゥフルトゥ君が我その真髄を宿す写しみとならん空の眠りを超えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリボー
You stopped mainly after you got the chocolates for your waifu slash husbandos?
楽しませてね
Or stopped when you heard that next year they'll be voiced? Almost 300,000 chocos. We're doing good, we're doing good. Doing the Lord's work here. You got Cha-Cha and Atlana, but you might try for Parcellis too. Fair. Not bad logic. Keep Parcellis for next year. That's not bad logic either.
その物欲しげな
Ugh. That was a bit of bad burp. That was a bad burp. Oh god. That was a bad burp. Ugh. Okay. I need to drown that out. Fresh water. Who is the Valentine servant for next year, by the way? I don't remember. I honest to goodness don't remember who's Valentine's next year. Let's see.
トーンときたよ
All events.
あらよ
And then we want to jump back a year to 2019 February. Valentine's. Do we get some extra Saint Quartz for Valentine's Day? I don't believe so. I do not believe we get any extra Saint Quartz for Valentine's Day. So, yeah.
待ったよ
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong on that, unfortunately.
苦しい
So, yeah. I mean, I can somewhat see why we, don't. Just because, oh man, I was targeting the wrong unit. I'm dumb. I wasn't even paying attention to who I was targeting, honestly. But I can see why we wouldn't get it, just because a lot of people don't so much celebrate Valentine's Day, I guess. They more, some people are really bitter about Valentine's Day, I guess would be the best way to put it. Oh god, this thing is... Charge itself to max. So fast. Using your skill 3 times in a row. No. No fair. No fair baked chocorita.
チョコザイナ
How do you spell this month? This month? T-H-I-S space M-O-N-T-H. This month. There you go, Wabu. You're welcome.
いいわひょんなものだチョコザイナ
Not that? Oh. If you mean February. Hang on. I'll type it into the chat for you. And... Nope. This is how you spell the month that we are currently within.
ひょんなものだ
Which is kind of a weird phrase, but...
あらよ
And no worries, man, no worries. You don't need to explain yourself. I understand it's quite late for you. It is quite late for you. You're taking advantage of the no school tomorrow clause in life to stay up late and enjoy yourself. No shame, man. No shame. We've all done it. All done it, I'm sure. You do you, Babu. You do you. Whoa, whoa, wait. No school for 2 weeks? Are you serious? That's insane. But wait, you said this was because of a virus, right? You said this was because of some kind of virus, right? Is it possibly the coronavirus, perhaps? Do you know? Don't know and don't care. Fair. That is fair. As long as you don't get sick, I suppose. Sleeping in. You know, that's good logic. If I get to sleep in, I don't care what the reason for school being canceled is. That's some decent logic. More silvers! Silver apples, silver apples, silver apples, silver apples. Give me just a minute. Silver apples, silver apples, silver apples, silver apples. I pressed the Valentines guide walkthrough thing. Hang on. I'm checking for you. Let's see. So, phase 3 of the gray chocolates, I believe is what it is. Berserkers. Yes, it has a 25% chance to drop Phoenix Feathers and a 22% chance to drop Evil Stealing Limbs. Those are the drops from the gray. I know that the black or the dark chocolate, no, black chocolate is fangs, which is awesome because I need fangs. I need them so much. It's like a 50% drop rate, so that is awesome. But yeah. Indeed it seems, indeed it seems. Whoa. No. I can 100% confident say that you have not mentioned that here, Geistalt. That doesn't sound right, though. I mean, if that was the case, then no, there's no way. No way that's legit, man. You're having me. You're pulling my leg or something like that. You're pulling my leg. I'm Googling it now. I need to Google this. It's actually a Google search. Huh. Well, what do you know? It's legitimate. They can detect sweet flavors and the savory taste of the amino acids of the unami, the amino acid in soy. Huh. So they can only taste sweet things. that's
夢のように片付けよ
both interesting
またカゴを借りやがった
and kind of weird. Okay. I have many questions with regards to this topic. A great many questions.
もうすぐよ
First off being, who in their right mind would come up with the idea to even test this? And second
星の宇宙
is,
に物の
how did they figure this
から
out?
君に聞かせよう罪なき者の無糖になりガーデン・オブ・アバロン
You asked Salter, does he want my great emote that I'm not using right now? And he told me something that you didn't understand. What did he say then, Babu? Yeah, I mean, I kind of get the implications of that, but
イグナ
like
トゥフルトゥ君我
in
その
order
真
to
髄を宿
determine that
す
it
美
can
しい
only
花なら
taste
体
sweet
の無理を
things,
超えいざ究極の門へ
what
と至らん
else did they
空母
do it to?
雷蔵
Like,
あったあったあった久しぶりの
okay,
運動
this
は
is just
答え
like
るね
kind of blowing my mind a little bit here, just a little bit. Like, really? Said twice in stream that you. Oh, I think it's because he put in your waifu already, Wabu. Hang on, let me check. Or he put in. Or he's looking for Cha-Cha, rather. Oh, no, wait, no. He put in Atlanta for you. That's what it was. He gave you the Atlanta one, so your waifu is already technically in my, Discord. I'm sure it's probably his logic. Since Atlanta exists, Gray cannot, unless we get somebody in the Discord with Gray as their waifu. Yes, this is his logic. I can understand it. I understand. More flying. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
トーンときたよ
I mean, I suppose that is a decent possibility, and one that has slightly less disturbing implications. Yes, that is my hopes as well. As disturbing as it is to say, that is my hopes for how they figure it out as well. But I mean, doing that would imply that taste buds all react in a certain way when exposed to certain stimuli. Like sweetness makes taste buds react in a way. And if they don't, then that means... That means that people were going around doing that thing. I don't know whether to be disturbed or
トーンと
what.
きたよ
どうかな
You know, a funny story that happened today. Let's hear it, Robin. Let us hear, let us hear, let us hear. Come and grace our ears with thou story, Wobbuffet.
したり
I am all ears. Wait, no. I can't use that joke anymore. Because you all can clearly see that I have a face. Darn it! I don't have one of my jokes anymore. One of my go-to jokes is gone because I went and had a face cam done. I guess this just means that in order to perpetuate the joke, I need to remove my face. Very literally.
助けよ
I
学
must
校
figure out
承
how
知
to
です
do
ね
it. Even if it takes forever. You got orange juice
お父
enough.
様手配が務めたよ
I mean, it could also not be like dipping. It could just be like spills, because I know spilling happens. Heck, back in high school, one of my best friends accidentally spilt some mouthwash down there, and he said it hurt like a mother. And I believed him, because I'm not going to try such a thing. So, you know, it could just be something along those lines. It could be people spilling stuff on themselves, which led to somebody discovering, hey, I can taste this somehow? Weird. Let me try it again with the same thing, see if I can actually taste it. And then just nobody's been brave enough to try and see if they can taste anything other than sweet things. Except for one crazy person who tried soy sauce. Maybe that's what it is. Let us hope that is what it is. More Choco Space. Choco Space. We're almost halfway through the remaining milks required. There, go on. I was in the beauty store with my friend, name is DM, and they had candles, and one smelled like hot chocolate. And I thought it smelled familiar, and I told my friend, she told me it smelled good. And 1 hour later, I got home, went to the bathroom, and smelled something explored my bathroom. Did yield mop, and it smelled like the candle, and I was like, good chocolate. Wait, so they were selling chocolate-scented candles. It smelled good, and then when... Okay, so... what happened here, Robert, what clearly happened is in the time between you smelling that candle and getting home, somebody in your house made a mess of chocolate and used that mop to clean it up. That, or the mop is actually made of chocolate. I would not recommend taste testing it, though, just in case I'm wrong. Because you never know sometimes. You never know. Your grandpa doesn't eat chocolate and he was alone with your parrot. It's the parrot! That's clearly the answer, Boba Fett. Your parrot spilled chocolate. But your grandfather didn't want you to know. What if your parrot is Benny and she ate chocolate? No. She cooked with it. She used your mop to make something chocolate. That's what it is. That's what it is. Clearly. We're geniuses for having figured this out. Absolute geniuses. That's not bad. That is not a bad price for a candle. That is not a bad price for a candle at all. Speaking of candles, something that I kind of really want to try, but I have no idea if it was legit or a troll, because I had read this story sometime recently, and it was about this person who literally saved up all the good parts of baking cookies for like a year, and eventually just molded it all into one huge candle that just smelt of pure bacon. And I really kind of want to try that, but I'm worried that it won't actually smell like bacon. You know? You hear that? You would not try it? Why's that? I mean, I know it's a big risk, like it could just be a massive troll, like, look at this loser. They said they tried our candle trick and it didn't work. Let's laugh at them. Sort of situation. That could be what it is. It could all be a big troll. You don't mess with candles anymore. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good... That sounds mildly ominous, Boba Fett. Were you literally burned by a candle at one point in time? Very literally. Okay, there's gotta be another point where we get a fair bit of flavor boosts. We are like 312 20 until we have all of the space chocolates. I'm gonna really quickly take a peek at the manufacturing rewards.
たどり着くべきチョコの頂は
211 million, so we'll get that soon. We'll get that soon, and then another 212. We might get to there. It'll be rough. We might go a little bit later with this one. I'm not sure just yet. Might. I want to at the very least get the cream milk things done and get the at least one run of the final node available. But given how far we are from actually getting access to the challenge quest, I am probably going to say that tomorrow's stream will also be FGO. So instead of oxygen not included, it will be more FGO. Next week, though, will probably be a standard week, just because, as of right now at least, or as of my most recent checking, they have not yet announced any future events like Kiara no Kyoku rerun. Have they? I don't see anything on the Grand Order Wiki, so that must mean it's true that the Kiara no Kyoku rerun has not yet been announced. Oh, let's see. My sister and I melted a big candle, and you can guess already how smart we are. We got some fake candle and glass and wanted to remove everything out of the fake one. And a glass candle, my sister was removing fake candle glass, and she broke glass and so went into your eye. Oh, that's not what I was guessing. That is not at all what I was guessing of it. Are you? Did your eye get permanently damaged at all? Because that sounds pretty bad. Everything turned out alright, right? And the kitchen was almost all pink later. Was wax pink. Just some random conversations about candles, Draconic. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, just random conversations. They happen a lot here. The conversation topics can go from a wide variety of things. Philosophy, the dangers of candles, waifus. A great many topics can be discussed here. Pretty much whatever comes and gets mentioned. But welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Just doing some casual farming. What streams don't have random topics? You know, that's a fair point. I mean, I was gonna say ASMR streams, but you know, ASMR streams are just random incarnate. So, and yes, philosophy. Philosophy. Philosophy is honestly one of those things I'm fairly interested in, and I'm gonna be honest, I almost went for a dual major in college of philosophy as a second major. This was before I ran out of money to pay off student loans to keep going to college full time, so you know, it was a time though, but I was definitely... Oh, you minored in it. That's awesome. Yeah. I was definitely interested in getting a dual major in philosophy, but sadly, I had to keep taking out student loans, and even then, some of the loans needed to be paid that semester, so it was just... I couldn't keep up with payments, and I had to get a more consistent job, and with the job comes less school time. So I'm mainly just paying off all the old loans and building up a steady nest egg so that I can go back full-time at one point. But yeah, philosophy is an awesome, awesome topic. It's just great reading and seeing so many different, like, viewpoints of everything. I remember one of my last sort of philosophy classes I took was about Nietzsche. I could never pronounce his name, and it was like a more advanced philosophy class. It was Nietzsche. And the name just like doesn't roll off the tongue as well, and it's not easy to spell. It's gotta be like German or something. Nietzsche. Nietzsche is like the best pronunciation I could ever get down with it. Thank God you managed to avoid them for your graphic design major, but want to try and go back and to get a degree in history. That's pretty cool. Graphic design is a very good thing to go into. Graphic design is legit. You can get a lot of work with that. And a lot of work. And you gotta go and get a degree in... So, graphic design major, philosophy minor, and you want a degree in history as well. You got some ambition there. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Much like just sort of most bits of engineering, a lot of things are just oversaturated now. I mean... Alright, see you when you get back, Rabu. But, like, I mean... It's just a common story of people who spend all this money to get college degrees, and then, even with their degrees, they can't find a job in their field because it's just so oversaturated. History field needs people because you love it. Hey, that sounds like a match made in heaven. A match made in heaven, it sounds like to me. There's an old saying that I'm not really sure if I believe, but I'll quote it probably incorrectly. But find a job you love so it doesn't feel so you never have to work a day in your life. I think that's the quote. I'm probably wrong on that though. But yeah, it's good that you've got a field that's yeah, I'm farming the Berserker node right now. I just need a little bit more and then I finish off the milks. And then it is time to farm the Rider node for all the fangs. Because I need so many fangs. So many fangs. But yeah, I'm going for a shop completion. I think it's so long as you do what you love, then it's not working. That sounds better. That sounds more like the proper quote. That most certainly sounds more like the proper quote than what I said. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see the credence to it, you know? People who do love their jobs, you know, time can fly. I mean, even if you don't love your job, time can seem to just pass by really quickly, and if you're enjoying yourself while doing it, then it's like, oh wow, where did my week go? Man, this week went by so fast, and I was happy the whole time, compared to people who are just not enjoying themselves, like, oh, finally, another week done. But now it's the weekend, and that's not gonna last forever. Am I a pessimist? I'm sounding very pessimistic right now to myself. But I mean, you know, pessimism, optimism. Oh, you feel like that? Oh man. Same here, man. Same here. Even though I'm very interested in the medical field, and even though my current job has changed where I'm aiming for in the medical field, it still just gets so tiring at times. And I mean, it's not just the job itself, it also does depend on the people you work with as well, unfortunately. If only life were easy. But hard times makes for good people. Or no, there's another quote. What is it? Hard times makes for strong men makes for easy times. No, there's another quote I'm trying to think of here. Gosh, I am terrible with quoting. So terrible. So terrible, so terrible. But it's a quote that I haven't really seen much, to be fair, so, yeah. Spent the last year being screwed by my coworkers who did not want to work. Oh, it's not It's not so much my coworkers don't want to work. It's one of my coworkers is such a brown noser. Like, good lord, they're such a brown noser. It's ridiculous how much they can get away with just because they're a brown noser to the bosses. Pretty much, they suck up. They're a suck up. Brown noser is pretty much somebody who's got their head so far. A brown noser is somebody who's got their head stuck up somebody else's ass in worship, pretty much. That's the politest way to put it. Yeah, just a little bit. And I mean, it's kind of inevitable when you're in a competitive industry or any kind of competitive job. But I mean, yeah, they're a definite brown noser. They offer to, when the boss is out on vacation, they offer to go out to their house to walk their dogs or let the dogs out of their house or stuff. But in exchange, because my boss is a doctor and they have a lot of property, including an indoor pool, in exchange, they can, like, you know, hang out there if they ever, you know, want to just hang out while they're not in town. So long as they, you know, don't make too big of a mess or anything like that. It's just... I mean, it kind of is, I suppose, but the exchange is, very technically, for this increased position of, like, power and brown nosiness, they also get so much more, like, attention to detail. If something goes wrong, then they are the one that gets yelled at above everyone else. Like, everyone else, they get yelled at first, and then the rest of us get told off. And it has come to the point where the brown noser has, you know, been brought to tears a couple times, apparently. So, you know, it's pretty rough, and they are definitely a brown noser. But, you know, it's keeping the pressure off the rest of us. Even if they do apply their own pressure, but... I mean, it's kind of just a thing sometimes with jobs where just keep your head down, don't make any waves, just go paycheck to paycheck. Unfortunately, that's what it is sometimes. Unfortunately. But still, I like my job, it pays well, and I'm slowly learning more. My hopes is that eventually I'll have enough money that I can return to college full-time without taking out any student loans. And get a degree in radiology, and who knows from there. Radiology is a very open field. There's plenty of work to be found. Plenty of work. You know, it's always good to rant, you know. It feels good to just rant sometimes. Oh, I don't rant enough. I really don't rant enough. But that's just the kind of person I am. I don't like conflicts. I don't like being in the spotlight too much or anything like that. Which is kind of weird to say, considering I'm live streaming my face. That I don't like the attention, but I can be a hypocrite as well. A little bit. Alright, 680 to develop the Jeweled Sword Chocoretch. And a mere 217 until we get all the Lenogus. So we're getting close. We are getting close. So close. Refreshing water. Refreshing. But that's enough ranting through me, because while they can be interesting to listen to, if you rant too much, it can tend to, it tends to turn people off a little bit. I think you're ranting too much, but need to hold off until your dad finishes his BA to get us out of town. To get out of your town. Fair. I mean, ranting can be therapeutic. That is a proven fact. As long as it's controlled ranting, as long as you don't, literally rage against the machine or whatever, ranting can be a very therapeutic thing to do. And I mean, it doesn't always need to be verbal rants. Like, when I was younger, one of my favorite means of getting rid of any stress or anger was to literally boot up Prototype, because it was the most violent video game I had at the time, and just tear through everything with just complete and utter glee, Was it the healthiest method of ranting / letting go of any anger? Probably not, but it's what I had at the time, And that's kind of why I've come to love streaming, just because, while I don't rant so much during streams, it's a good way to just sort of talk, get my thoughts out, and just, relieve any sort of tensions I might have. Because that's something I've never been particularly good with, I'll say. This game is therapy for me due to a certain sort. Oh yeah, I mean, for a history buff, I can imagine so. Although, I do have to ask, just because I don't think I've actually spoken to a history buff who plays the game. Like, how do you feel about some of the, historic liberties they've taken with some of the people in this game, if you don't mind me asking? Just because I'm mildly curious. Because they tend to twist history a fair bit. They tend to twist history a fair bit. Mainly with Rule 63. I think that's the right rule. I'm just glad I don't need to get another CD drop here. It's fine at certain points, but the America chapter was strong on so many points. Also, the Lighthouse did not exist during the Revolutionary War. That is a truth. Yes, I do recall that. I most certainly do. Yeah, the America chapter, now, thinking back on it, it was very much a big, just sort of squash, mishmash of every little bit of American history. Like, I'm pretty positive I remember Alcatraz being in the American singularity. Given the fact that California, wasn't really... it was a total mind F for me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the American singularity, while historically it wasn't the most accurate... Okay, while historically it was the least accurate of the bunch, It at least didn't have the worst story, but, I mean, I'm gonna actually go here, because I wanna see what all of the, places were called. So, let me see here. California was under Mexican control. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We hadn't added California to our, to the Union. America. E Columbus Unum. So, if I go to the Free Quest of America, just because it will have a list of every location. The Black Hills, that's fine. But, like, Denver, Colorado, Dallas, Texas, Alcatraz. Like, there's so many locations here. Des Moines, Montgomery, Charlotte, Washington, Chicago. And it's even called the Windy City. I don't think Chicago was called the Windy City originally. I'm actually going to look it up. Chicago. Also, I still targeted the wrong unit there. So, Chicago on Wikipedia. Not the most accurate thing, but you know, something. Chicago was settled in 1780, but yeah, I mean, James K. Polk bring Texas, Nevada, and that sounds right. It was part of, it was one of those big deals that was like back when America was just like forming and everything. Was it? It might have been the New Deal. Was it the? Was he the New Deal man? Or was it somebody else? Okay, yeah. I mean, looking at the 1844 presidential map, Texas wasn't even part of the Union. Unorganized territory, Iowa, Wisconsin. Yeah. The American singularity was just a cluster of everything they wanted to just get their mishmash hands on. Yeah, he acquires California and its harbors from Mexico. You were right. That was incredibly accurate. Right, the New Deal was the Great Depression. Derp. Derp. I'm a dum-dum. Though, that's not going to be a surprise. If you stick around, you'll find that I can be quite the dum-dum sometimes. Right, deals were that. I was thinking of the for some reason, I was thinking of the Louisiana Purchase. I don't know why those... And I mean, even that's not proper, but, like, somehow I got into my mind the New Deal. Oh man, that must have been like... I remember something called the New Deal. That must have been like a deal with... for like trading some bits of land for something, but no. Now thinking more deeply into it, I was thinking of the Louisiana Purchase that somehow got mixed there. Yeah. The American singularity was crazy though. I mean, the fact that we crossed from coast to coast in a matter of days, too, that's not really sensible. I mean, I know it's a fantasy game, but there's gotta be some sense of realism, you know? Gotta be some sense of realism. Yeah. Yeah. Supernatural powers, but still. I mean... Now, don't get me wrong, I do somewhat like Edison, but did they really, really, really need to make Thomas Edison have to have the power of all the United States presidents to become a heroic spirit? Like, Thomas Edison is huge. There's no way he didn't, like, actually have enough power to become a spirit himself. They didn't need to give him the cop-out of having all of the other presidents inside of him. Yeah, he is Edison is a good servant. I like him. He is very funny. He's very memeable. I don't like the constant AC-DC clash, I'll admit. But that's just me. I feel like he is more entertaining when he's on his own. His rivalry with Tesla is a little weird, personally, but yeah. But yeah, like, they didn't need to give him all the presidents inside of him, because that just sort of said, yeah, by doing this, we're not letting any other servant president happen. America, you get one. You get one. The United States of America gets one historical person that represents all their presidents, and they weren't even a president. Like, I want to see Washington. I want to see Lincoln. I want to see Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I want to see the Rough Riders. But we just won't. We just won't. It's so sad. But yeah. America was... I'm gonna admit, I actually kind of rushed through America at the time. Just because it was a little monotonous at times. It was a little monotonous. But hey, that's what the early singularities were. Monotonous. Screwing Tesla over with a bonus that said Tesla would get confused with Tesla Edison was joking. Yeah, I mean, I do know that their rivalry has the sort of real-world implications, but I mean, just by saying that, though, wouldn't it make sense that because of, like, they're known rivals, why wouldn't Edison be on his own? If Tesla can be on his own, why not Edison? That's all I want to know, you know, developers. Why? Not to say that they're not both cool servants, because Tesla's a pretty cool servant as well. Tesla was pretty cool. I liked his appearance in the... I liked Tesla's appearance in the London Singularity, even if it was a little bit rushed, the ending of London, you know? He still seemed like a pretty cool kid at the time. Oh, it's Saber or Berserker. Huh. I mean, I can... Why Berserker? Why? There must be some part of Lincoln's history that is just, like, not clicking with me. But why Berserker? I can't think of why he would be a Berserker class. I mean, I suppose Nightingale is a Berserker. So they could play up the whole anti-slavery angle to maddening levels, I guess? Perhaps? It'd be a weird way to go Berserker, but it's possible. Oh, I'm so close to having the... So close! So close. Right, one more run of this one should give us enough of the cream, milk, whatevers to finish that part of the shop off. Oh. Huh. I didn't realize he had mental issues. See, that's a thing that, like, common history just doesn't really tell you. Like, I mean, it's kind of controversial, but it sort of goes back to the whole issues I kind of had with how they portrayed Christopher Columbus in Agartha. Like, I don't know what your opinion on that is, but, like I said back at the time, when I grew up in school, Christopher Columbus was, like, this big, heroic figure that discovered America and everything like that. And I mean, yes, as we grow older and as time passes, we find out he's not quite the man that he is portrayed to be. But, like, the fate portrayal of him, it just seemed very heavily leaning towards more of the negatives than anything else. And it was, honest to goodness, a little bit of a shock to me at, like... I know Christopher Columbus wasn't the paragon of America that he was made out to be when I was a kid, but is this really how other countries see Christopher Columbus? Yeah, I was never told that kind of stuff. To be fair, I grew up in a Catholic high school, or Catholic grade in high school, so I imagine such topics would be more of a, no, we don't talk about that kind of thing than anything. But even still, it was very much a bit of a shock, just seeing that portrayal of Columbus in the game. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know. I know now that he's... Like I said, I know now that he's not the... Oh wow, Merlin, you are not to die here. You have yet to use your skill for me, Merlin. You will use your skills properly, yeah. You will. It was just a... You just was an idiotic pure earther that was only discovered to get things whatever he wants. Fair. That is fair. I mean, that is one of the good things about Fate, I will say, is it introduces you to so many new historical figures that are, like, just pure interesting. Like, before Fate, I would not know... That was very, like... The troll face was just, like... I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of disturbing. That was, like, such a weird... His whole art set was kind of, like, disconjointed from the rest of Fate's. It just kind of very slightly freaked me out. But like I was saying, that's one of the good things I find about Fate, is that it introduces you to so many more historic figures or legendary figures that you never otherwise would have found out about. Like, the whole Celtic guard, essentially, that we have in Fate. That the Celtic mythology, Irish mythology, is so interesting, but before Fate, I never would have found out about it. And, like, I am a fairly decent fan of the Lovecraftian stories. So, like, finding out the connections some of the foreigner servants have, that they kind of, like, gave them those connections, is really interesting. Like, the whole Hokusai angle was cool. Finding out that Abigail Williams was an actual person was pretty cool. It's just like, they sometimes find such niche historic characters and flesh them out to such a degree that you want to know more about them. It's just... Fate is quite the series. I know there's all the jokes that sometime in the future, when our children's teachers look up such and such historic figure, they'll see an anime waifu because Fate's gotten so big or whatever. I mean, I doubt it'll ever get to that levels of bigness, but, you know, it is giving people interest in history and stuff. Exactly, it makes you want to learn more about the real people. America was the true discovery of America. I mean, you could also argue the Vikings were, I guess, but that's kind of just getting to the point of semantics to a slight degree. But yeah, finding out the real version of the servants, it's just really fun. It is fun to discover more about, they did not. That is fair. That is completely and utterly true. Yeah, finding out more about their historical significance and stuff. Just learning more about history in general is one of the very good things that Fate has done. And I'm very happy to have found the whole Fate franchise. You know? It's introduced me to a lot of the world, opened eyes, the whole 9 yards, cliche, shebang things, you know. Slightly cliche, but I can say fate changed my life. Oh, and thank you for the follow there, Draconic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is appreciated. Okay, maybe... do you have... yes! Ooh, Onyx. Okay, so Assassin Node. I do not have a Semiramis, which sucks, but I do have Assassins out the wazoo. Let us bring a Shootin' Doji and a King Hassan. This should do. This should do nicely. No kill like overkill after all. The water's up here. Excuse me. Talking a lot really dries your throat out. Satisfaction. Oh. Oh, that was a real good neck pop. I just popped my neck real nicely. Yeah. Out of curiosity, though, who is your favorite servant in the Fate franchise? Just out of curiosity, since we've circled back around. Shelter? Interesting. Very interesting. Personally, my waifu is Mashu, but like, as far as character-wise... oh man, character-wise story, there's just so many of them, it's kind of hard to really tell. Oh yeah, when I voice act lines. She's one of your 5 waifus. Ah. A man of culture with many a waifus. I too have great many waifus. Mashu, Melts, Aresh, Jolter, Exe. Those are my top 5. Those are my top 5 waifus of Fate. It's weird, you know, sometimes. But, others are Shin, Tama, Kyo, and Banana. Ah, you're a banana lover. Are you excited for the summer banana this coming summer, I suppose? And actually, the Halloween shootin'. Oh. I really should have paid better attention to Merlin. I really probably should have paid Merlin a bit more attention than I was. Whoops. It's Merlin. I'm sure he deserved it. Okay. So Jolter, Shootin', Tama, Kyo, Banana. A very nice setup. Back-to-back banners for Summer, plus going for all extra servants on top of Gen Con is gonna be rough. Oh man, don't I know it, man. Don't I know it. Like, this past winter time was just hell. Because I wanted all the big servants. I wanted Abby. I wanted I wanted Aresh. I wanted Jolter. And by some miracle, I managed to get them all. Like, it must have literally been a miracle for me utilizing all my luck up. But I managed to get them all. But yeah, summer's gonna be a packed time because it goes from summer to, well, it has Scotty, Summer, Gilfest, Halloween, which has Sitanai, and I want to say there's another big download campaign in there somewhere. So yeah, it's gonna be quite the grouping of things. Quite the grouping. You got them all fairly easy? Nice. I'm just glad I managed to get MP2 Hoku. Yeah, they all came home pretty soon for me. Nobody was a King Hassan. Absolutely nobody was my King Hassan. And King Hassan is the reason I'm never gonna go super whaling on a servant ever again. Because it was back when he first came to the game that I decided at one point I'm going to whale for King Hassan. So I had over 1,200 quartz, all saved up, all ready to go to bring King Hassan home at NP5. I got my first King Hassan within the first, 200 quartz. And then, nothing. Just a massive dry spell as far as 5 stars go. And then, on the penultimate roll, Rainbow Sparkles, a golden assassin card. It's Jack the freaking Ripper. Oh, I was so very steamed at that moment. You would not believe. Somebody even made a clip of it. Oh man, it steamed me. It steamed me. But you are going for Okita Alter, Sigurd, Shaki, Summer BB, and MHXX. I'm going to be probably waiting until next year for Okita Alter until I can get Nobu as well. Just because I like Nobu's version. It's very, very nice. Sigurd, I haven't heard anything about. Is Dolphin Willow great right now? Just go for NP1? Yeah, that's essentially the logic now. I haven't heard anything about Sigurd other than that he's like a different version of Sumanai, from what I understand. Like a different mythological telling or something, I guess. Shaki, you mean Scotty? I'm guessing you probably mean Scotty there. I do plan on going for Scotty. Probably at the very least NP1. And Summer BB and MHXX, I am most definitely going for those two as well. The whole Summer 2 banner I actually kind of want to just quietly scoop up and take home with me because we got MHXX, we got BB, we got Maeve, and we've got... I think that's all. XX, BB, Maeve. I think that's all the ones that are on the second Summer banner. I think. I'm kind of curious now. Going for Sigurd since you have Bryn. Ah, you got her for the Jalter. The Da Vinci rerun did kind of, it kind of awoke a slight Bryn Jalter in me. Although, it also awoke the fact that Jalter just wants to be a harem protagonist. But that's sort of a whole separate thing, really. Jalter the harem protag. You never would have thought it before. Never would think it, looking at her. But she just wants to be a harem protag. It seems Arash might not be strong enough to take on this node. OT3, Bryn, Jalter, Sigurd, Best Civ. I'm gonna have to look into Sigurd more. I do know that he is a Lost Belt servant, and I have tried to avoid as much spoilers for the Lost Belts as possible. But I mean, I'm sure looking at the his stats and appearance and everything probably isn't too much of a spoiler. OT3 of Jalter, Bryn, and Kyo is just too funny. I've not heard of that one before. The only real Kyo pairing is based on the Learning with Manga Kyo Liz. That's a pairing I can get behind. But also Shutin and Golden is a pairing I can get behind. It's controversial, but I can also get behind Sieg and Jean. Very controversial there, sure. I know a lot of people just see him board of cardboard, but you know, he has feelings. Totally has some feelings, I'm sure. Maybe.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか
Excuse me.
堪忍だ
Yeah, Sieg is a good boy. And I cannot wait for the Apocrypha event later on this season. That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. Okay. Shakomaru, your time has come. Good, good, good. And with Merlin alive, we should be able to one-shot this node here. One-shot this node. That's wrong phrasing. I meant one-shot this wave. Yeah.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか
Why do you have 60 extra HP there, Mo?
見るも役も同じやさ
Why? Oh, why?
赤古は
The extra 60 is useless. Alright. Boop boop and Ship Shelter Kyo. Juicy Shelter's voice lines and her personality make me feel like she wants to ride that Dragon Girl. And Shootin' Banana. Also, see John is fine with you. That's cool. Shootin' Banana. I can definitely see that pairing working out as well. I can definitely see it. The banana definitely wants it. And based on what I've heard from the upcoming Halloween event, Shootin' at the very least would be willing to humor Ibaraki to some degree, given how the lengths she'll go in this coming Halloween, but, you know, I can see some of those. But Shelter and Kyo. That's a pairing I've never honestly heard before, and I've heard of a lot of pairings. Oh, is there? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Ah, we're still short on the Choco Sword. I will get the Choco Sword. I will. Eat another silver fruit. We will get this Choco Sword tonight. We will! Even if my voice is starting to hurt, I must push through. I must go further. Beyond. But yeah, I mean, I do know that, I did, when the Onis were first sort of like, when I first got Ibaraki and Shootin', even though I got them very separate times, I did look up their mythology, just because I do like to look up the mythology of the servants I summon, and, I did see that there was rumors that Ibaraki might have been a female or a shapeshifter or something like that, and might have been the wife of Shootin' Doji. It was fairly interesting that they actually drew some of the more mythological facts. Maybe it might have only been some mythological facts, but they might have picked and chose, but, you know, they drew upon some of it, which is pretty cool of them, you know? Pretty cool. Okay, you know what? I'm bringing Semiramis. Let's go all in on this here, what's it called, gathering. And also, we'll keep this for now. Yeah, let me check that real quick. Let's say, was it Shapeshifter or something? Ibaraki. Ibaraki Doji. It's one of those ships that could work if you think about it. Plus, I wonder if the devs might have been trying to create that ships the fans that their line is for Kia, but not for Liz, and both appear in Shelter Singularity. You know, I can kind of see what you're saying there. I kind of see what you're saying with regards to that, because I mean, like, yeah, both Liz and Kyo appeared in Shelter Singularity. We know that that the servants in the Singularities were summoned by the World or the Grail, one or the other, to try and, you know, stop the Singularity from becoming very bad. And I mean, yes, Kyo fell for us, But what if that's just because we met her before Xalter ended up meeting her? Yeah. Oh, she would definitely make fun of Liz's singing. Although, now that we're mentioning this, it's also occurred to me Xalter is able to control dragons. Oh yeah, no line for that. But like, Xalter's able to control dragons and dragon-based servants to some degree, I imagine. And we know Xalter wants herself a harem. You know. So... harem protag Xalter might just be a thing. She might have an unintentional harem. I wonder. Okay, there's gotta be some sort of... Bye, Merlin! I'm wondering if there's gonna be some sort of interaction between, Berserker Xalter and any of the Draconic-based servants this summer. Xalter's Yuri harem. Kyo, Liz, Bryn. Actually, Liz is a harem in and of herself. Just having Liz already qualifies you for harem protagonists, because you got base Liz, you got caster Liz, you got saber Liz, you got 2 mecha Liz's. We got the inevitable summer and Christmas Liz's that will probably come out because the people demand it. Liz is a harem in and of herself. Salter. That's right. I mean, we've seen how they act towards each other in the Shinjuku Singularity. They would totally be into each other, you know. They're fighting over the master. It's just, you know, they're trying to make the other one jealous. That's what it is. Salter's trying to make Xalter jealous. Xalter's trying to make Salter jealous. It all makes sense. It's all coming together. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Shakespeare himself could not come up with a better love triangle than this. And both of them, unknowingly, have entangled the poor master in their web. Summer, Jean, Santa Lily, and Maid Salter. Aw, that's a shame. Because I'm sure Zerker Xalter is probably, she would probably have some very interesting character interactions. Some very interesting ones. Excuse me. Alright. Seen some shipping stories for Xalter, Salter, MC? Oh yeah. Those are fairly common too, and they're good. They can be very good. Alright. Let us develop the jeweled sword, Chocorech. Away! Supplying chocolate infinitely. Unlimited chocolate. Oh. I was kind of hoping that we would actually, you know, see Zelrech, you know, but I mean, I guess Ilia would make sense, wouldn't she? Ilia is required to make the jeweled sword. It makes sense. Unlimited chocolate works. Oh, if only. Unlimited chocolate. Oh, that sounds so good. I came all the way here for some fresh air since I like and smell Chaldea's chocolate, but no different here, huh? Well, actually, that's exciting since we're right in the heart of a place that's mass producing this stuff. This place is a little better since it's all open. I'll just take a stroll around before I go home. Hey, you there? Yes? It's the Empress. Try not to embarrass yourself, Miss Ilia. If you cross her, your head might fly off. You might have poison shoved down your throat, or even get your heart ripped out. Well, it's a good... Well, no, actually, I don't have Dr. Gilgamesh, MD, to fix ripped out hearts. Dr. Gilgamesh, MD, is not in my Chaldea. I have his caster form. Maybe he's still a doctor. What can I do for you? That magical stick you're holding. Let me see it. Me? I would never. She would be interested in me. I gotta be honest here. I'm terrified. I have no idea what she's gonna do. Miss Leia, you wouldn't just give me up your reliable partner to this maybe evil empress, right? That's practically throwing me into the lion's den. We need to think of a good excuse. Here you go. Miss Ilia. She's staring at me, looking at every nook and cranny of me. If you probably like that, I'm going too. Oh, Ruby's pretty sturdy. That'll be fine even if you bend harder. I have no friends here. But now that I'm over feeling terrified, I'm starting to enjoy this. Your passionate gaze, the way you're swinging me. Could it be that you're interested in becoming Prisma Samiramis? Prisma Samiramis, that sounds good. Well then, I shall grant your wish. Throw an imaginary spell, I will emulate the ritual and designate you as temporary master. Here we go. Compact, full open. I see, understood. Ah! I never imagined such a thing existed. If I approach this differently, while I may not be able to imitate it, I may get a similar result. There she goes. What was that all about? The only thing we know is I was the victim here. No, it's fine. I was able to protect my master. I'm a model magical stick that literally protected my master with my entire being. I'll just give myself a little praise here. I deserve that much. Don't what, Ruby? I am sorry, but I really didn't have a choice in that situation. I'm really sorry. Heh, Ruby always gets revenge in the end. I'll hang this over Miss Ilia's head and make her dress up in various cosplay costumes. Oh god. Much like Prisma Ilia. Oh man, I somewhat regret watching Prisma Ilia. The only reason I only somewhat regret it is because the fight scenes are damn good. And the Oath Under Snow movie was like peak Shiro. Yes, that'll fill up my memory album nicely. A just punishment for a cold, heartless master like her. Speaking of a cold master, when that lady was touching me, I felt a chill from her. What was that all about? Welcome back, by the way. Soon after, Semiramis developed a special mystic code, a sword-shaped chocolate chunk that sparkled like a jewel. The mystic code had an unbelievable ability of gathering chocolates with just a sweep of an arm. This, of course, boosted chocolate production further still. However, nobody knew how the thing worked. This nonsense of Semiramis and her hanging gardens is getting ridiculous. Too many preposterous impossible feats. Even for a heroic spear or an ancient empress with extensive knowledge of magecraft, there is no way something like this would work. Indeed, my research confirms what I expected all along. It's a holy grail. She's using a holy grail. I knew it. We didn't realize it because the grail was hidden deep in the Hanging Gardens, in the core that powers and operates the whole thing. See, the Hanging Gardens have both real and mystical components. Remember, it's made from the soil and the stone of her homeland. But at the same time, it's pure and noble phantasm. All of that combined makes it very hard to investigate. So what is her intent? Who knows? At this point, she says she's just out to make chocolates. Beyond that, I couldn't say. However, it's clear this is just going to keep escalating. Bluntly, all this extra chocolate is going to start causing serious problems. That sounds like a joke. But if we don't take them here, the chocolates are going to pile up elsewhere and likely be spread around the world. And that would be a real disaster. I don't know. Flooding the world with chocolate sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Well, according to my calculations, there's simply no way we can destroy the Hanging Gardens to retrieve the Holy Grail. It'd be like sending a small boat out into the sea in the middle of a hurricane. That's how dangerous it is when the Holy Grail is functioning normally. So I checked to see if there was anything we could do about Semiramis, who's controlling the whole thing. We just need to get Astolfo. Astolfo will let us infiltrate. Then we need Sieg, Karna, Amakusa, and Mordred. Yeah, those servants. That team should be enough to take down Semiramis. What bad news there. Turns out even if we stop Semiramis, we won't stop the Hanging Gardens. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Even so, it's some sort of automated attribute, or there's something else going on. Either way, this is going to be rather complicated. So what can we do? Is there nothing we can do to stop the chocolate production without her help? And it's not that there isn't a way. We just need to think. We just need to change how we think. We need to make even more chocolate in a very short space of time. I like this idea. The Holy Grail may seem to supply boundless power, but it's not in any way everlasting. And right now, it's supplying the Hanging Gardens with incredible amounts of power. Space, mass, time, causality, all those have been twisted for the purpose of producing chocolate. It's bound to reach its limit soon. The best case would be to have it exhaust itself, but if the magical energy is circulating well, we can't count on that happening. That's why, instead of maintaining the expected pace of chocolate production, we're going to make it work at a pace it doesn't expect. In other words, we're going to destabilize the magical energy circulation. That way, even if only for a brief while, it will run out of magical energy. It may just give us an instant, but that brief moment of stagnation will be our chance. If the Holy Grail goes inert, we should be able to get it. Then we can either take it or destroy it. Very well. If that is the only way, we can't just have endless chocolate. Yes, Master and the others have decided that I have no objections. It may be dangerous, but we shall increase production and reach overflow. Please don't worry. I'm confident in our ability to weather the storm. Make sure Chaldea can remember the chocolate apocalypse coming our way. Chocopocalypse. Sounds delicious. Alright, so that's 170 per. The Choco Grail Kun, that looks adorable, is 800. Still have all of the cocoa, or the Kakos, or however you want to pronounce that. I have all the shops there to do, and that will all be done in the next stream, because I've been going for over 3 hours, and it is getting quite late for me, so I think I will call it here. We will pick this up tomorrow, where we will continue this, stuff. So, thank you so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed this stream. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you like. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Draconic. It is greatly appreciated once again. But if you want to check out more by me, in all means, you can either check out the archives here, or you can go to my YouTube channel, same name as this channel, where there's the massive backlog of all the content. But anyways, once more, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope to see you in the next stream, but for now, have a fantastic evening, everybody.